my thing set up to do that, but whatever. Who wants to be fancy? All right, where's Val? I don't add him to the stupid call. Actually, can you enter the call while I set up the game?
I will see what I can do for you.
Yeah.
I might need to hang up and call both of you independently.
That works too. Everyone can hear this as we prepare for the match. You're welcome. You're welcome, family. Here, I'll turn some music on.
There's the man.
Yeah,
the
I guess
myth.
Silver's not in. Damn it. Silver's not in the Heroes Lounge channel or anything, so I can't invite him to the match.
Well, I just hit him up.
Heroes Lounge. I thought this was
I'm sorry,
Slash.
Slash. My bad. I was looking through Heroes Lounge to see if he happened to be in there.
Just hit him up on Discord
Yeah,
real quick.
just
Okay. I will continue to do nothing then and assume you have everything under control. Fouls in slot 2?
Yup.
So I hit 2, and I should get his observer
Yeah, on the numpad, yes indeed.
on the numpad.
Also you might want to make us referees.
Yeah, I will. I will when I get there.
Okay, no rush, no rush. I actually really am interested in seeing this match, just because the meta is so loose, in my opinion. I think it's like support and tank is pretty set in stone, but I feel like there are a lot of really, really viable assassins and there are a lot of really, really viable offlaners right now, and I think you can get some pretty interesting team comps out of it.
Oh, that was some good analysis that the entire stream heard, Crow.
That's fine.
That's right. Crow, that's right. That's right.
Oh.
Lighthouse doesn't mute.
Yeah, Lighthouse doesn't have a mute, so I'm
Yeah,
trying to be.
Everyone knows. It's fine. We're
So I'm trying.
we're doing some pre-game chat while I try to set this up.
You go.
When was the
It's
last
fine.
time we did a cast?
I don't think the world is gonna melt down if you walk through my background.
I know, right?
Everyone say hi to Bumble's torso. Bye, Bumble's torso.
Bye, Bumble Torso. Snag, what is happening here? Everything, Snag. You know that we're
So,
the
like-
best at this.
And Foul, I'm totally gonna like abuse you while you're here, and we're not doing anything.
Yikes! What
Like,
does
so-
that even mean?
like support-wise, we have like Ana Tarand, and then like sometimes Alex Straza, sometimes Stukov.
Oh, dude, like I feel like after those two, like anything goes, honestly.
Like anything goes after Ana Taranda.
Except maybe I feel like White Mane is probably not very high on anyone's list.
Why is that? Is she just like too easy to
I
interrupt?
think it's just that like when they took that mana regen talent away, they like nerfed it
Mhm.
really, really hard, and now
Mhm.
she can't sustain at all. Like there's just nothing.
She has just no mana
There's nothing
sustain,
left.
no
Yeah,
healing
well, I mean,
output, no
yeah.
damage output.
There's just nothing left.
So she's really not in a great
Feels-
spot.
Feels like White Mane right now feels really bad, but I think all the other supports are totally fine.
Yeah, we haven't seen much Lucio since his changes. Like I know you played him a little bit, I played him a little bit. But I haven't seen him like whipped out in competitive.
Yeah, well, I
Do you
know
think-
at least.
Do you think that's because like
Well, I know at least in the Nexus Gaming Series they banned him for 2 weeks on release.
just like straight he hasn't been played yet in
yeah.
NGS?
I think this past week has been the first time we've seen Lucio in their games. I think he's still pretty strong. I think a lot of it actually just kind of depends on how well you can use off the wall, because like it's like really easy to
That little
miss-
like push off, or do you mean
Yeah.
like off the wall the talent with the school
Oh,
direction on
the
SQ.
push up, the
Okay,
active
okay.
ability, you know?
Okay,
'Cause
okay.
it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of weird because it's really easy to like get
Miss.
yourself into like a really bad
And then
position.
you're screwed.
Yeah, then you're completely screwed. And it's also really hard to activate because like you have to
Yes.
actually actively be moving on the wall, and there's
Yes.
no like
There's
grace
there's
timer.
no forgiveness for
Yeah.
pushing off the wall. And so like I've noticed that I'll move my cursor over to like intend
Try
to
to
where I
do
push
it.
off to, and then I'll like
Yeah.
right click and I'll be off the wall, and then
Yep.
I can't do it, and I'm just like way too far forward on one side of the wall.
Yep. Yeah, it feels
No,
super
you-
bad.
I think that's actually a really relevant point about putting himself into a poor position, because a lot of the time I'll see Lucio's push off, start an engagement, and then immediately have to amp it up on speed boost to get themselves to safety or like let their team engage, and then they don't have any healing throughput for that entire
Yep.
fight.
Yep.
And so I think knowing when you're going to be pushing off, maybe necessarily as follow-up CC or in a situation where you're chasing down
Yeah,
a
I find
split
it.
team, then it's
find it-
really good.
Yeah, I find it most useful either for a chase, like chasing down someone for sure, but also like disengaging. Like if you save it until after the engagement and then you have to like
Mhm.
you know get out. It's actually like a pretty far distance, so you can use it to bail yourself out if you don't use it
Yes.
to engage.
I actually
It's like, yeah, it's
is it
like ball is a vault, you know, like.
Mhm, mhm. He has a talent at forwards, right? So if you're on the wall, we don't even have heads on Linehouse. Come on now.
Wait, we went on a second. Right here. How about this? Is that wait? Did I do it right? Is that better?
I don't know. 50 seconds
I don't
delay,
know.
man.
You gotta streamulate.
There it is. Heads are on, kind of. Whatever. I was making sure the
Okay.
camera was right because we added foul.
Okay, so I actually opened your chat so I can see Snag yelling at us now.
Well, Snag's a whiner.
But-
All right. As far as we're real, then I guess, right? Is it supposed to be a quote-unquote professional cast? Or? it's a
Oh, hey,
cast?
everyone's here. Cool.
Yeah. So we're
if it's
here.
professional, I should shut up.
Whatever, you can talk. We're here for the Slashgg Group 2 championship match between Running with Turtles and Roll1Esports. I'm Linehouse, joined by Crow with Foul Lindrith observing for us. I didn't say it correctly, I'm pretty sure, but whatever.
It's close enough.
Crow and Foul, how you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. We were jabbing out the current state of the support meta. I think it's pretty open. It sounds like Foul thinks that if you're not playing the top two, it's pretty open. I think just in general, the balance of the game is pretty open. So we'll see. I hope we'll see some pretty interesting comps that aren't just necessarily like Maiev, Zeratul, tank over and over again.
That's what I want to see. I want to see nothing but Maiev and Zeratul over and over again. I want no surprises.
We want this to go to 5 games
yeah.
and only Maiev and Zeratul
I want
every
stale
game.
meta. I want to see nothing interesting or any thought provoking at all. That's just what I want. Fuck, foul. All right. Anyway, do you have any other? So just so everyone knows, before we started, we did have some map bans that occurred. So actually, I have all this fancy stuff. Let's look at the first thing: standings. These are the Slashgg standings that were for Group 2. Running with Turtles was the #1 seed, followed by Thick Mama Alex Hots, and you'll notice that Roll1Esports was actually the 5th seed, and they have clawed their way
And they've battled their way all the way through the bracket to stand here today in the finals.
Exactly. They legitimately played every single matchup. There was absolutely no forfeits whatsoever by any teams, and it was very impressive that both Running with Turtles and Roll1Esports has made it into the finals for Slashgg Group 2. And all right, what's the next thing I have? I have maps. Oh, I didn't add that on my little button. Oh, I'm so bad at this. There we go. So, banned maps. Volskaya Foundry was banned by Roll1, and Battlefield of Eternity was banned by Running with Turtles. Did you have thoughts you want to add about those two maps in particular being banned?
To me, that says that Roll1 doesn't want to play on macro-intensive maps necessarily, even though they picked Dragonshire. Dragonshire is kind of like a 2-lane map, but Volskaya has a lot of camp cooldowns and timers, and like you need to go like mid-top, mid-camp, and then maybe look to invade and keep track of what's going on and how do you manage to get the waves during the objective phase. And either Running with Turtles like doesn't want to deal with the 2-lane maps, which is why Battlefield's gone. It's only one left, right? No Braxis.
Mm-hmm.
Or they know that Roll1 plays a very, very good team fight game, and just want to get it out of the way because Battlefield has such an extended objective period. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it'll be an interesting matchup here on Dragonshire. I'm excited to see, and I've said it over and over, I'm excited to see the drafts. I'm excited to see both these teams finally get to fight each other. I think we were talking to us earlier during the map phase, and they said they're both really, really thirsty for for a game. So I'm
will
ready
say
to get
too, I know in Dragonshire, you and Snag always talk about how important map control is on the top and bottom lanes. So when we get into draft, we can talk about what heroes to pick. But I did notice that Snag asked, does everyone have lap blankets? And I'm going to say, I have my lap blanket. Do you have yours?
I do have my lap blanket. I actually flashed it at him a second ago.
Oh, well, you might not be on a camera, so there you go. All right, let's let the teams know. Starting up. There it is, lap blanket. So you're welcome. That's what everyone needed to see.
I'm going to pop up for just a second and shut my door. I'll be right back, though. I'll see draft. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. My mic can hear me. It's all good.
Well, we're going to the draft screen anyway.
Dragonshire.
All right, we are on Dragonshire. First pick will be Running with Turtles since Roll1 picked the map. And we can hear Crow coming back to his seat. So I know, let's see. Obviously on this map, we talked about earlier, top and bot lane control is super important.
Well, specifically, vision control between mid and bot is hugely important because there are so many camps up for grabs on the bottom half of the map that if you can get good chip damage and siege damage on the bot fort wall, even before the first objective is claimed, you can really, really, really steamroll. Once one team loses control of bot lane, it is very, very difficult to get back in. Top lane to me is more of a dueling lane. You see dishonorable tanks gank the lane a lot, but for me, I like it when I'm watching the duel, and I like caring specifically about that matchup. We'll have to see. I know some teams like to run the fall stand up there and like to run the Dahaka and make 5-man plays across the map where they can. We'll have to see if either of these two teams buy into that strategy.
I mean, I like the Dahak on this map as well. I think it's so great to be able to burrow in and get try to get a pick gank, particularly in the bot lane after you kind of give up control of the top for a little bit, but the idea obviously you get 1 or 2 kills and you're able to take control of the map and hopefully get the objective. Why are we talking about that in chat?
I absolutely agree because Slavic is Slavic. So we do see 2 tanks manned out right now. Garrosh on Diablo taken right out of the meta. Right out of the meta, right out of the game.
No, it's out of the meta. When they're banned, by the way, you can't play them the rest of the match. That's the
rest
rule.
of the match. Yeah,
oh man, there's gonna be no tanks in this game.
So I'm expecting first pick a Nubrak, just straight up.
I don't know. Do you ban a Nubrak if you're a roll run right now?
I would.
I think I
like.
Would.
So who does that leave? That leaves like Mal'Ganis,
Johanna.
I don't know. I would be scared of a first pick a noob.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna go with the Anaban instead, which means they could be angling to pick up either Tyrande or an Alexstrasza on Dragonshire. It is well known that whoever has the most dragons on their team wins on Dragonshire.
Obviously. Well, Brightwing's still an option too.
Yes. We'll have to see what the turtles go with here.
Foul. I think it's gonna be a noob still though.
I think it should be a Nubarak. I know our tank player puts a lot of stock. No, it's gonna be like Kael'thas. This should windmill slam a Nubarak here, Roll1.
Yeah,
come on.
Tyrande
a Nubarak.
Come on, Rock. You know you want the noob. I know we know Rock wants it so bad.
Like, come on. It's gotta be a noob Tyrande. I can't think of like who else I could possibly like. Maybe like so. As far as DPS goes, obviously you could be looking at Maiev, Zeratul, Orphea. If you're playing the top lane centric strategy, now there's the Anubarak,
and
there's the Raynor.
Yep.
They let Tyrande go through.
So Kael'thas though is still a pretty good first pick, particularly if you're going for a kill comp, since he has a follow up stun. And also he has really good zone control for the bot lane.
All of the tanks are gone. Like who's setting up? Who's setting up the kill? It's not
Varian.
It's not
Varian still.
It could be Varian. It could be They pick Tyrande and then like.
Ooh,
No, it's Malfurion.
Roots. Still Roots, and there's the Haka. So
It could have been a kill comp. You are correct, but
it still can be a kill comp with Malfurion.
it can. But like, why would you pass up Tyrande?
Maybe this person feels more
playing kill
comfortable
comp.
on Malfurion.
I guess touche, but in general, I personally see Kalthos as a niche mage. Like he's really good into melee centric teams or teams that have very low mobility, or if you're planning to pick up a lot of slows. And like you said, he has a spot in kill comps because of his stun and knock up. But there are other heroes that fill all of those roles as well. So I don't think he's necessarily worth the first pick a lot of the time. But
I do think he's a risky first pick, particularly with the new Barak still available and all the tanks banned.
Yeah, like who do they? It's got to be like Mal'Ganis now, right?
It's either Mal'Ganis or they go. Oh, I mean, Mirrodin.
It could be Mirrodin.
Oh God, I think I'd rather have Varian than Mirrodin right now.
Why is that?
I feel like Mirrodin just doesn't do enough anymore with his kit. Like I know like the stun can still be a very powerful setup tool, but other than that, like his AoE slow is just kind of like, whatever. Particularly with what Roll1 has right now, I don't see that AoE slow really doing much.
So there's the Tyrande. Roll1 getting both Anub and Tyrande.
And Leoric.
Raynor not necessarily a huge power pick. I know that you love the Leoric. I favor the Dahaka here. I think the Turtles brilliant pickup on their part. Like I think Dahaka's first pick worthy on Dragonshire.
No,
like, I wouldn't have been surprised at all.
I just like the Leoric for Entombs, particularly with an Anubarak already on the team, and then you have Raynor. And
you can knock up. There's the Mirrodin.
It is the Mirrodin.
And Maiev. Okay, I do like that.
Yes.
If you're running the Maiev with the Kalthos with the Roots.
Yes, I do like that. Oh, I see. Retro has joined us. Welcome, Retro. Welcome.
All right, there we go. So I do really like Maiev, Malfurion, Kalthos together because you've avoided a group. You get them in the CC. You get a really really nice targeted flame strike, the chain bombs. You can activate his trait for a multi-man knockup. Orphea making an appearance as well. Not a huge surprise.
Is that what you? Is that who you liked in that comp though? I kind of thought I would have liked like Jaina a bit more with.
I would like Jaina with
Maiev
more.
Yeah.
But
well, I'm sending Jaina with the Tyrande. I'm assuming it's Entomb.
Oh no, I love the Orphea pick here. Orphea is fantastic with Anubarak and Tyrande. It gives you a massive window to set up your combo.
Yeah, I just realized I wasn't putting any of the names on the selector thing, so I'm gonna try to do that right now real quick. So
I need to set up my screen doesn't fall on. My computer is set up to fall asleep almost instantly, so I'm gonna go ahead and maybe try and fix that so I don't have to keep moving my mouse so much. Okay, there we go.
I don't think I'm going to make it because it's loading really fast. But let's see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We do have a call in for Entomb and Orphea's Endless Hunger, Ravenous Munch. All right. On the blue side, we're running with Turtles. We have Silver Jackal on that Kalthos, Alizar on the Dahaka, Defop on Muradin, DK Unleashed on Rock on that Maiev, and T-Pole on the Malfurion.
Hold on a second. My thing is, am I on Fal's cam? Fal, where's your cam?
It's on 2. On
right
side,
right.
he's looking at Roll1Esports.
I got it. All right, so Big Bear is on Leoric, Velvet is on Raynor, Rock Your World's on the Anubarak, Waniba is on Tyrande, and Zad is on the I can't think of her name, Orphea. I'm so good at this. All right, look at that. Look how smooth Fal's cam is. I'm so glad he's here.
Coming out of level 1 towns here, Linehouse, nothing particularly surprising to me. We have Tissue Regeneration, Mana Addict, Third Wind.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see much action here. I was looking like he might be going for a tongue. I don't think he's going to find it.
Ooh, there's a pull though with 2.
There's a nice pull in.
Oh, that's a nice.
Doesn't quite connect on the roots.
I think it's yeah. I mean, it forced him to go back, so that was a clean kill.
What was a clean kill picked up there? Nice spot out by the Turtles with that Maiev and the combo. Malfurion does secure the kills. I forgot you wanted me to play by play. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it's fine. So, but yeah, I do like. So I know the root didn't technically get anybody, but obviously it forced the
No, it had value as owner.
right,
You're right.
Yeah,
you're
to
right.
back up.
Another chain there. Rocky World's not really going to care. Take that tower shot on his Carapace. He's taking quite a bit of damage there for the Maiev autos.
Yeah, quite a bit. Oh, drag into the towers. Is he gonna get him? I think he's gonna. I think he's got him. Wow.
45 health and Big Beard.
That was so close.
Makes his escape. It was very, very close. It looked like Hawkeye might have canceled one of his autos there.
I think he did by accident. So we got camps being taken by both teams. Both of the siege camps. I like the Fop's little, was that Bermuda Triangle zone right there? Making sure that watching it.
That's what you want to do. Okay, DK
Ooh, they're
Unleashed
going for
is
a pick on
spotted.
Zad, the bottom lane. Foul! There it is.
And they do find him. What's that up?
Barely. So I will say, I was making fun of Mirrodin a little bit beforehand, though. I saw that he timed it correctly to jump in, get the stun off, and they just, barely got the kill. Yeah. So it is working so far in the comp that they like, or that they chose.
Well, I think that's what I said. As soon as we saw, like, the Maiev and the Muradin and the Malfurion and the Kalthon started to make more sense to me.
Yeah.
They have so much relatively easy to land CC once the Muradin stun comes out. And even if Muradin misses his stun, his chubby little dwarf body is going to body block enough that it still might set up additional pieces of CC. But we have so much arcade on the bottom, gets stunned by the Tyrande. Nice burrow from Anubarak there. They're going to look for more there. He's getting pretty low, taking damage from that siege camp, and pick up that regen globe and move back onto the point. As Roll1 gains control of at least one of the lanes here. It looks like the duel between Dahaka and Leoric on the top lane is pretty fierce. Lands the tongue, gets a couple autos here. It's going to be about 370 damage.
I think Alizar so far is easily winning that lane, though, it looks like. But I think Dahaka beats Leoric anyway, regardless in that matchup. It's just really hard for Leoric to win that matchup.
Slashgg saying it's Dafop?
Dafop?
You got no casters. Casters never pronounce names correctly, man.
Would I say Dofop? Dafop?
Leoric does have his burrow, though. Great two-man stun coming out there from the Tyrande. Muradin pops over, gets that stun. No roots quite yet. Uses the burrow with the unstoppable, gets right through, but gets the Umbral Bind. He's pulled back and not quite connecting with the roots on the point.
So it looks like there's going to be a little... Oh, wait. I thought Orpheus was going to roll top to see if they can get a pick on Dahaka. She's now monitoring mid, though.
It's very difficult to gank a Dahaka.
Yeah, but so far, running with turtles is kind of really controlling this map.
But Roll1 is doing a great job staying even in XP.
Yes, that's true. Actually,
I do like Big Beard's ability to continue to harass the Dahaka on the top point here. The Fop might be in a rough spot here. Moving on over on development.
Root was just barely... Was that cleanse?
Cleanse the knockup.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So he did not get rooted. Otherwise, it would have been a connected and probably a kill.
Ooh.
Lots of good damage there on the Muradin.
Here comes the Maiev.
Looking for an Umbral target. Gets that dig. Both teams playing very, very, very well. Orpheus on the backside gets the Dread. And it does land a kill with the Chomp.
Oh, that Netherwind just barely missed on the Orphea. On Zad. Still pretty good damage being thrown out by... Yeah, look at that. Look how fast they're healed up, though, even though they were just all half... And it looks like
in the top lane there,
might have a chance to snake
and Leoric battling out yet again. It looks like Leoric is going to be forced to retreat for now. Dahaka down does have the CDR at 7. Feeding Frenzy going to allow him to win. A lot of trades.
They just barely stopped Zad from grabbing that, and it looks like... Can they get the Maiev? No, they let it go. They want the...
It looks like health bars from the turtles are a little bit too low. Murda not there. And Orphea does manage to connect to that channel. Yeah, just in the nick of time. These Tyrande stuns.
Right? Where's the faith with Rock and and the Orphea and the Dragon Knight?
I mean, he might have plenty of faith, but he has no mana.
Who needs... Where we're going, we don't need mana. Or do we?
Roll1 now leading. Probably hit 10 relatively quickly off of this first objective phase here.
Yeah, they took a... What was it? They basically got a pick at the bottom and then controlled that map really effectively to snake in. Because, like... Running with Turtles was actually controlling both top and bot for a long time, but
you're apparently not in the game, Lighthouse.
Change scenes? What do you mean? I'm looking at the scene. Oh, you know what? I'm in the post game. I'm in another thing. I had the wrong one up. It's still in the game though, just not the fully correct one.
Okay. They had a cropped scene.
Yeah, it had the
10 is picked up by Roll1 here. They have a temporary large power spike. It's not far behind for the turtles, as to be expected of the turtles. There are some interesting camp opportunities available now. We knew that Roll1 was a little bit short on mana on their tank. He's got that tapped up now. He's regenning. They brought the Leoric down. 10 is over for both teams. So we might see a team fight here. Defop is caught out. Has to pop out. Entomb is out. Prompting that Avatar. Their roots on the backside. Roll1
and he doesn't have his jump.
Forward. Their Cocoon is on the Malfurion, who does have Twilight Dream. We might see that get popped here.
Yep, and then Mirrodin goes down. Cage is out. Ooh.
There's the feast. And Pyroblast on that. I'm probably going to prompt a Spell Armor pickup at level 13 for Orphea.
Yeah. So again, though, ooh, I don't know. I feel like Roll1's doing a really good job right now, turning these team fights and getting picks with their Tyrande and Nubarak.
So Roll1 did commit all of their heroics to that chase. They're up a little bit of XP, but
they did secure a kill on Mirrodin when they did it.
They did. I totally forgot. And allow them to convert this camp here. The turtles still have Dig. They still have Isolation. They still have Twilight Dream.
But
they could potentially take a fight here, especially now that the Orca's committed itself back to the top lane.
But Roll1 does have 3 heroes compared to 2. I feel like Silver Jackal is just a little bit like asking for a noob to dig on him.
I feel like Cocoon needs like 20 more seconds on its cooldown.
And Xena goes up pretty quickly.
60-second heroic.
Oh man, that's like that bush is so dangerous right now.
I don't think the turtles are gonna fall for it. They did bring Leoric down yet again here. 5v4 lane. Digdaka might come out. Mirrodin does get Silencer on, gets the shred from the Hunter's Mark, and he drops yet again from the Feast. That is a nasty, nasty combo. Nubarak has a knock up here. We're not going to see it. T-Dream does go out, but it is used after the fight is essentially already over. I would consider that a wasted cooldown.
Yeah.
Brilliant fight by Roll1. They brought the Leoric down. They committed hard to the fight. He just came swooping in, popped that Entomb. They popped the Starfall and the Eternal Feast. Orphea was just shredding anyone who's left in the Entomb. They keep catching the Mirrodin, but imagine if that was, Kalthos or Malfurion or like anyone who's not as tanky as the tankiest character in the game, and they're still
dead. Well, I was gonna say though, like they've done it twice now, where they wait for the Mirrodin to use his jump, and he's still kind of inside the range of the team, so he's like a little bit too far forward, and then they just pop everything on top of him and just say, all right, you can't go anywhere.
Both teams secure their night camp. We do see Leoric and Dahaka heading back to the top lane. Looks like Leoric's going to go to clear. Velvet may be able to convert this into... Yes, he does capture it.
Wow. And Roll1 is just taking major control of this game. If they can get... Do you think they can get a keep here, or both forts? Like, do they go for mid, or do they go mid-top?
I think it would be better for them to go mid-top. Pyroblast was channeled, didn't quite connect. Jackal's taking quite a bit of damage from that Dragon at their team fight in the back. Maiev tried to make something big happen, had to drop that cage. The Fop on that Mirrodin has to run back away. Pops that Avatar, he's low, 600 health, 500 health. Malfurion with the heals.
Well, what is Kalthos doing there? Oh no, oh no.
Into the waiting clutches of a Nubarak.
And Mirrodin, I don't know if he has his leap or not. He should have it by now, right? Look at the follow-up stuns though. Gets his leap.
So they may go for keep here now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought if they were able to get Malfurion or the Mirrodin, they'd go for keep, but they still might kind of go for it.
Respawn timers are a little bit too short, and this is risky with especially how out of resources. Like, look at Orpheus mana bar.
Yeah.
Look at Nubarak's mana bar. They don't have heroics. Dragon Knight's done in 6 seconds.
I feel like they could have gotten top then with that. Although Big Beer was just duking it out with Alazar the whole time in top lane.
I'm doing a great job too.
Yeah, he is now. Like it's like just this whole map is right now is pushing with running with turtles. So what do you do if you're running with turtles trying to get back in this game?
You need to make a cross map play with the Dahaka. So Roll1 keeps bringing the Auric down and then getting a 5v4, and Dahaka stays top. Turtles need to use their global to do the same sort of play. If they can take out the Tyrande or the Orphea or the Rainer, they're going to be in a really good spot to put pressure on the map. But they just haven't been utilizing it that well. Actually, we do see Entomb go out for that Leoric, catching that Dahaka. I don't think he's going to get anything out of this big beard, maybe getting a little bit big for his britches.
I was going to say, I know Entomb's cooldown short, but...
not that short.
Yeah.
Okay, so Roll1 is up 16 now, 16 to 14 in terms of levels, which does give them quite a significant talent lead. Leoric has gone Spectral Leech and Mithril Mace.
He's going auto attack build. I love it.
Orphea did not pick up the spell armor at 13. Tehran does not have spell armor, so the Pyroblast from the Turtles is still an effective teamfight tool if you can find the right time to pop it. We do see an invade down here. Nubarak gets 3 with the knock-up. Burden jumps in.
He wants it, but I don't think he can stay there.
Good damage from Maiev.
Oh my god. Well, look,
Leoric comes down just in time.
I was gonna say,
that was a crazy team fight.
That was a crazy team fight. Great ults by Orphea and then Leoric, and yeah, like
so
it
we really saw how Running with Turtles team comp is supposed to function.
Yeah.
During that fight, Maiev got in. She got a really big cage. She was getting the resets on her Q. Pyroblast came in and actually got like the AoE damage on Pyroblast because everyone was stuck in the cage.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like that the rest of the backline for the Turtles were struggling just a little bit due to Rock Your World's just really aggressive blocking wall positioning on a Nubarak. It makes it very difficult to just walk past a Nubarak. And this is going to lead to yet another Dragon Knight pickup for Roll1Esports. This was their map pick, correct?
Yes, it was. I was really surprised, honestly, how long both Mirrodin and Nubarak did live throughout that team fight in the bot lane. Particularly because Mirrodin just jumped in, trying desperately to steal the camp. And he was able to survive actually a lot longer than I thought, even though he did eventually go down. And it almost did secure them that camp. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what does Running with Turtles have to do. I mean, I feel like if after they take out this Dragon Knight, I think they have to come from behind, like come around behind and try to get like a set up a gank on this.
Yeah, this is essentially their last opportunity for a P20 team fight.
Yeah.
After this Dragon Knight phase, if they don't get anything with it, they're going to be staring down a lot of XP to have to catch up. That's really good. Eternal Feast is down. If they can get the Haka to come down right now with Burrow and flank and start a fight, they might be able to have an opportunity here. We're not seeing it, though. Haka's backing up. Oh, he has like 300 health.
That's a shame.
That explains that.
13 more seconds. They're probably... So what's camps are up?
19.
There's I like this. They're like, well, we can't really push anywhere, but I mean, Roll1's looking really good so far in this game.
They are gonna gank the Leoric. When in doubt, gank the.
Nah, he's not. I miss Leoric. He just moseys away.
By
the way, so to talk about that auto attack build, they did move Spectral Leech to level 13, and so now it's no longer competing with Buried Alive. So it kind of makes the auto attack build for Leoric viable.
Viable again.
Yeah.
Maiev just had to go in here, drops that big cage, gets 4 members in, big flame strike. Anubarak on the back line. Team Roll1 is split up here. Malfurion is in the cocoon. He will be the kill target here. Pops that. He gets the one that gets popped. Big flame strike damage there from Silver Jackal there. Roll1 or Rock Your World does want that pickup. Orphea now getting tugged in by that Umbral bind. Burden healing up in the back line. Dahaka missing his tongue just by a hair. And that is a 1 for none. Almost another really great team fight from the Turtles. They gotta be frustrating. They just almost keep having these really good game-changing moments here. Roll1 is about to hit 20. Dahaka had 16 health. Now he's dead.
But I mean, like you're saying though, that it's like
game
so close.
Here.
I think this is going to be a long series, even if this ends right here. Because I mean, Roll1 did look really good, but like you said, Running with Turtles is like super close to pulling off exactly what they want over and over again.
Like Silver Jackal got 5-man flame strikes. He had a really big pyroblast. Defop.
Are they gonna get top 4?
Defop instead of using me. I think
I'm just gonna call him Daft Punk.
There you go.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk. My cat unsynced my camera. Sorry if I missed anything.
Oh, wow. All right.
So Roll1 has a level 20 advantage here. They should be looking for another team fight. Unfortunately, there are no other camps on the map.
Dahaka's
they
down.
may just...
Be back soon. I'm just trying to think. If they can't really soak the 20. I don't think they have the luxury of waiting for that. I think they kind of have to. I mean, it's a level and a half with a dragon up. I think they got to go for it.
They can do a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie with the Dahaka.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to make his way down to the Moonshine. It's not going to get there quite in time, but of course, Roll1's not going to have the cap either. They're going to go ahead and just remove this fort, start getting that catapult pressure.
I mean,
Toronto knows exactly where Dahaka is.
Yeah,
all the time.
They do have a camp pushing
level
in.
19.
So they have to deal with that camp top lane, so they know it. So they're gonna start heading bot.
Yeah, Roll1 is creating a lot of windows for themselves.
But to say, I don't know.
Even if they blow the Dahaka dig to go top and capture the Sunshine, Roll1 will be in a position to capture the bottom bruisers, and those will threaten core. So they'll be in a really, really, really powerful position, and we will in fact see Sunshine picked up by Muradin, but Roll1's not going to go for the...
No, they're just going for the stall, like you said. They're hoping. I mean, they are, what, 3/4 of a level away from 20? Maybe they can stall it long enough.
Yeah, here they go for the Knights.
And they're going for the Siege. Are they going for Siege and Knights? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think the Turtles will be able to make it. Roll1 is taking a lot of their pressure, a lot of their foot off of the gas to pick up these camps over and over again.
Yeah.
They're really, really delaying their ability to close out the game. They're giving the Turtles an opportunity to hit their 20 and take a good team fight.
Yeah.
It could just be that Roll1 is really, really confident in their team fight. They've won every team fight this game, so they're like, okay, yeah, whatever, they get 20, but what do they pick up at 20?
Well, what I was going to say
the Turtles get AoE Contagion. Oh, big burrow there from Your World. Maeva's going to be able to blink out. Sorry.
Well, I was going to say, to your point, though, they feel so confident in a team fight. Like, I would have been trying to look for a gank or look for a fight. I mean, that's not necessarily even a gank. Just say, let's go, you know?
Yeah, so we do have Flamethrower now. Jackal's been getting a lot of very, very, very good Flame Strikes. That could have had a lot of value. They're going to go for the core here. We might see Hyperion pop in just a second. They weren't looking for a big Entomb. They need the wave clear there. Kalthos does have Fury of the Sun. Let's load Cages out onto Orphea, and the Rainer doesn't get bopped in. He's stuck on the Entomb. And we do see Alizar trying to desperately heal up. Muradin in the back line trying to heal, but the Avatar, he goes down. Oh, no, sorry, there's the Haka going down.
Muradin's way back there trying to disrupt.
Does manage to... Ooh.
Oh, there she goes.
Nice vault from Maeva. That will be all she wrote with the Siege Camp on that core, and Turon and the Bold Assassins for Roll1 still alive. This is going to be it. Game 1 is going to head right on over to Roll1Esports, and now the Turtles are going to be looking for the rest of the series. All right.
That was that's a pretty good game though, still from both teams. I thought Rolling Trolls looked really good early on, and I thought they were gonna actually kind of keep just pushing their way through. What are you trying to find out if it's? But Roll1,
I'm just trolling Slashgg.
Roll1 really turned it around mid-game and just started immediately pushing and just destroying them in team fights. Eternal Feast is Maev counter. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, Orphea was kind of terrifying there. Look at the stats.
Yeah, no,
what the heck, Big Beard. 58,000 hero damage on that Leoric. Dahaka took 77,000 hero damage. I mean, I guess most of that was from Leoric.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Leoric to just honestly, Big Beard is my MVP for that game.
Let's see.
He
had really good entombs.
His rotations were always on point. He always was like. Normally, you would expect the team with the Dahaka to be the ones setting up 5v4 fights, but it was never that way. It was always Roll1 with their Leoric coming down and is taking the 5v4 fight. And during a window in which that Big Beard known that he had spanked Alizar's Dahaka so badly that he wasn't going to dig in. Because you can't dig in as Dahaka on a flank when you have 400 health. Like, you're going to pop up and die. It's like whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I think that Leoric just controlled that game. Like, the 4-man for Roll1 played really, really well, and they had the camp control, and they had the pressure in the bot lane, but I don't think that the style of aggression that they were able to exhibit on the bottom half of the map would have been possible without Leoric's overbearing presence from the top lane.
Mhm.
I don't know if Leoric's necessarily a hero that you're going to want to ban. But if we go into game 2 and he is a problem again on Big Beard, that might be something that I would strongly consider if I was in this series, is say, let's maybe take the Leoric off the table.
Yeah, because that.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, that was. I mean, he did play really well, and if I'm now remembering correctly, that is a Leoric is, I think, a Roll1 specialty. It's like I'm updating the map pool, and let's see what else was there. 1-0. All right, so real quick, where's the maps? There it is. We are going to. Wow, it looks weird. We're going to Infernal Shrines. That's picked by Roll1. Running with Turtles is elected for first pick again. On Infernal Shrines, Crow, what do you expect to see? I mean, this is another Leoric map. So...
This is another Leoric map. This is another Kael'thas map. This is an Alexstrasza map. I'm not sure I would play her into an Ana, but this is an Alexstrasza map.
we see Foul already begging for Alex.
We did see Ana got banned. Yeah, by Roll1.
Yep, she got banned last
time.
time.
we could see Alexstrasza picked up here, and we expect to see really, really big, bombastic team fight comps, and I think that's Roll1's strength, is they team fight really, really, really well, which is why Battlefield got banned against them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, this is like a little unrelated, but while we're waiting for,
or it's good that Battlefield is banned against them.
I was gonna say I am actually wearing my Roll20 shirt, which is obviously not the same as Roll1. It is, though, in the spirit of the dead HGC. Team 1 is first pick.
Why can't we ever do a cast without making jokes about HGC?
Because it's not allowed. I think it's in the rules. Oh, all right. Looks like okay. We got Silver. We got Rock as captain. We have tournament draft. Team 1 first pick. I think we have everything set and good to go. Let me just make sure.
All right, so we're heading into game 2. Both teams need to clear their heads. Roll1 probably riding a little bit of a high from their game 1 victory. They know that they have clawed their way through the bracket to get here.
But running with Turtles still looked good in game 1.
Did.
So there's
Absolutely.
no like
I think I could see us going to a game 5.
I know. I'm really excited for that, and also I feel you might be worried about that since you are Eastern time. But that's
I am Eastern time. It is almost already 11.
I think I got readies from both teams. Is that happy
teams.
face? Is that happy face from Zad already? Do we count that as already?
Rocker World said, "Yep, I think it looks good." Yep, there's the readies. Let's get into
just want to make
game.
Sure. Then let's go.
I do want to say I love this map.
I love this map too.
This is one of Pie's specialty maps.
For sure.
We like just straight up always play like Alexstrasza, Tychus, fight us at the objective, fools.
Bring it. So not Roll1. Running with Turtles. Both these teams have R names, and it's messing with my brain.
And it is messing
Running
with
with Turtles has first pick, so they will get first ban. Do you see a Leoric ban in their first 2 slots?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Like, Big Beard spanked that first game. I could see him being banned just to like get him out of the way. Leoric is a very, very, very strong post-10 hero.
I can see that too. I mean, the other thing too is if he's good with multiple
there's that Anubarak ban.
That was a quick one. Not quick, but that was more like, we're not dealing with that twice in a row.
I could see the Turtles picking up Orphea just to keep her away. I think she's quite good on this map as well. She's one of the mages whose damage is not absorbed by the little shrine minions. Normally you'd look at something like maybe like a Jaina as well. Although Frostbolt becomes rather difficult to use. Generally speaking, if you're running Jaina on Infernal, you're ganking or fighting in between the objective phases. But I like the Diablo man.
Also, Kael'thas is still good here.
Kael'thas is still good here. They did first pick him last game.
Running with Turtles, that is. But I mean, the other thing too is if he's good with multiple players, if he's good with multiple players, then
Kael'thas is still good here.
Running with Turtles, that is. And this time I'm
You could
actually
see
gonna
him
put the player names on the thing so we can use the pop-up, the nifty pop-up. Actually, speaking of, while we're talk about it maybe after the match. Arthas.
Arthas?
That's an interesting early ban. Is that a scouting? Or you know what? They've seen the Pi team use Arthas on this map to great effect, and they said no, we can't risk it. We just can't.
So like, are they worried about like a potential like Syndragosa crazy push?
Okay, so what does Arthas counter? Illidan?
He counters Illidan. He counters Greymane.
Mm-hmm. So
Alarak, Imperious to a lesser extent.
Basically, what melee heroes maybe would they be considering?
Kerrigan.
Let's see. Yeah, Kerrigan's a good one, especially on this map.
We'll have to see. I would actually kind of like to see some off the wall comps here. I was a little disappointed to see the Maiev. I'm not gonna lie, but the deeper you get into a series, the crazier the comps get. So,
all right.
I'm excited to see
first
what's
pick,
here.
Johanna.
First pick, Johanna.
By Daft Punk.
I kind of get that. Like, you don't really want to first pick a Garrosh. It's pretty easy to counter.
Mm-hmm.
You just kill the Garrosh comp. But at the same time, you don't want to give it to the team with 2 picks.
Garrosh and Kael'thas.
So no Kael'thas for Silver Jackal this game. I'm super sorry if I'm fiddling with cards if they're on coming right mic.
They are coming through. However, I'm also typing in names of who heroes are so I can probably do it this time. So this is really entertaining draft stuff. Actually, though, that's a really good pick for Kael'thas, I think, on this map. Obviously, his Flame Strikes do great area control on the shrine points, and then Garrosh is always just...
Oh, baby.
Oh, we're going for Wombo
baby.
combo.
We're going for a Wombo combo.
Oh, we're going for fun.
We're going
City.
to Wombo Town. Please. All right, so we tried this, and when we weren't tripping over our own feet, we got wrecked by an Uther.
Yes, it's true.
Just like divine shielding the person who's like the most important person in the combo, and then armoring everyone else. Like that could be a potential pickup here for Roll1. I don't know if they play that Uther. Uther's an offlaner. I don't know if they play that Uther, but
I would argue that
he
not
could
super
be good.
chill to do that either. To anybody listening, it's not cool. But
What's
yeah,
not
the
cool?
divine shield was a huge counter in that. But wouldn't the hope be that Zeratul gets multiple people in the Void Prison and then Jaina just drops the Ring of Frost into Death Town, USA?
Mm-hmm.
Rainer's been banned.
So no Hyperion. They're not looking for the fight there. Oh, they're worried about
What do we do?
So basically the Turtles are wanting the better post 10 Wombo. They don't want to like start their fight and then lose the objective and get Syndragosa or cocooned out of it or Hyperion dropped. I love the Stukov pick there.
Yeah,
that was
there's Leoric
necessary.
again.
There's Leoric again too. Stukov is absolutely bananas in the Zeratul Jaina comp because not only are you now rooted, you're also silenced and you're getting snowed on and it sucks. So I think that was pretty smart of Roll1 to draft that away from the Turtles.
Plus he has a swipe. So if they're coming in, if he doesn't get in the Void Prison, he could swipe everyone kind of away a little bit to save his team.
The only downside to this is Garrosh is not necessarily the best tank to interrupt this.
No, that's true.
It's pretty easy for Zeratul to flank, get the Void Prison. Honestly, Blaze and Johanna can blow stuns. Even Johanna's Crusader Shield. Or Blessed Shield. I don't know why I always call it Crusader Shield. Blowing Blessed Shield on the Garrosh. He could pop the Unstoppable, I suppose. Just to allow Jaina to walk up, pop ring. Like, that's all Jaina has to do is walk up and press a ring.
Ooh, now that's an interesting pick.
That's a spicy pick.
Alright, anybody changing heroes? Please don't do that. I have everyone in correctly. Awesome.
Alright.
I'm not watching. I don't see anybody change. I'm like watching.
Alright, I really want the Turtles to win this game. Mostly because I want a long series.
Yep.
Also because I really like watching the Void Prison
I want to see
Frost
it.
Wombo.
Yeah, with the Blaze also stun going on in there, the Deckard root to help out. Like, I just want to see. I'm sorry for you Roll1. We'll go back to camera for a second. For all you Roll1 fans, I really want to see them just stuck in place for like an hour and a half as they watch themselves die from blizzards and everything. Like just at least one time. That's entertaining for everyone, right? Maybe not them, but everyone else.
They have to pull it off though, and that is the.
That's always the.
That's the hard part.
Yeah. All right, I had the pop-up set up this time because I'm fancy, and I was paying attention. All right, so you want, or you want? Do you like Running with Turtles to win this one?
Comp wise, I'm not really sure how to evaluate the Roll1 comp. It's kind of weird. I know I play Lunara like occasionally. I'm never really super effective on her. But let's go ahead and get onto the game. It'll become pretty apparent.
Where's Val's camera? There it is. All right. So, Roll1Esports. I'm sorry, we are Running with Turtles on this side. We have Silver Jackal on the Zeratul, Alazar on the Blaze, Topol on the awesome Deckard skin, DK Unleashed on Jaina, and Daft Punk on Johanna.
And on the red side, we have Roll1Esports coming hot off the Game 1 victory. They have the Kalphos this time. We have Zad on that, Velvet on the Lunara, Juaniba on the Stukov, and Big Beard once again on the Leoric on that Crab, and Rock Your World now on the Garrosh Juaniba.
They're all good people. Everyone in both teams.
Oh,
can't there just be a
Jaina goes ahead and picks up that Living Mom there. We just have Zeratul walk in, cleave, and blink out. That's kind of his bread and butter combo pre-7.
Yeah, Big Beard's already starting off on his clearing the waves, but wait, is he bot laning in this one?
He is. It's kind of interesting.
So are they going to rotate top and mid, or are they just... What's the plan here? I want to see this. I'm actually now curious what
now
Roll1's doing.
I'm quite curious.
It looks like
nice spawn there from the Johanna. Looks like he's heading top now. He might have gone bot lane just to sort of catch the close wave.
Yeah, or maybe to try to push out and see if they can miss some experience. But
Daff is a very aggressive tank.
Yeah.
Is what I am learning from watching these games. His positioning is very good. He's interrupting rotations, slowing them down where he can, and allowing his team to do things relatively safely. But I'm worried that if he gets caught, or if Roll1 ever decides to just turn on him, it's going to be difficult for him to get away.
I mean, like even in game 1 when he was mirrored in, there was a couple times that they were able to get him because he was so far forward. Even his leap didn't take him away, right? And he was still kind of caught and taken out. So I'm with you.
Right.
I think he needs to just have a little bit more chill.
Up. We might see a fight here in the bot lane over that neutral camp. Jaina does start. That is Blizzard and Cone of Cold down. She's not quite quick at taking camps yet. Doesn't have either her 4s or her 7s.
Yeah.
But it looks like Roll1 don't want to fight this. They might be going for Zeratul instead. Garrosh has that flank.
Are they not aware? That
this could be risky business. Rocky World is heading down. Wisp doesn't quite catch it. They're going to see this camp. Jaina not a fast camp taker pre-7.
Yeah, wow. That hurts. Because I don't think they knew about it.
Roll1 rolls up, says, thank you very much. We'll take this.
Ooh, a present. Oh, it's Zeratul. That was a little, I don't know, that seemed kind of risky for Silver Jackal to go for that swipe, or that cleave.
I like how he's playing early game. I think that Zeratul is still quite powerful. Pre-16, a lot of players play him very, very passively up until that point. But he does do like good damage, good auto attack damage. He can blink out, you can Vorpal back in, you can get, slows with your W. So I like how Silver's playing. Jaina? Jaina's trying to mount.
DK?
DK is about to go down there.
You know what? I thought for a second
chasing the
she
Wisp
was on the correct side of the map, and then I realized that no, she's not on Roll1. Ooh, that's gonna hurt though. That should give Roll1 ample opportunity to get a good head start on this first objective, especially considering that Running with Turtles comp is kind of a late game comp, at least particularly till level 10s when their combo starts going.
So I think by picking the early Johanna, you're kind of you're pretty easily prepared for
Does Big Beard just seriously walk away from that? Like that's so, yeah.
Because Johanna can catch it easy, pop that shield, catch it over the wall. It looks like they're gonna try and stall this just a little bit more. 30 Shrine Minions already picked up. They need, or Turtles needs to like team wipe them here. Jackal is in trouble, gets tossed, blinks over the wall. We have Joanna on the front, gets two in the condemn. Big Beard now on the front line, getting a little bit melted. Living bombs are out. Chain pump popping onto Jackal there on the backside from that Joanna. 37, only 3 more Star Minions need to pick up Roll1Esports, and they are going to go ahead and pick up the first Punisher of the game as Daff walks away.
Did you call it the Punisher? This is John Cena, sir.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. So Joanna actually took so much damage here that she can't even be present to use her trait to catch the Punisher, and they're gonna get a lot of wall damage there. Doesn't get the shield. She still catches it, trying to walk away. There's the unstoppable.
Yeah, Rocker
Garrosh is on
World
the
though.
chase.
You see how fast he was in there on the chase for that? I mean, Rocker World is just on it when it comes to his tanks and engaging. So far in this match. Ooh, it's half a fort, almost a half a fort down.
I want to go ahead and look at XP here. Roll1 obviously is leading with that kill. They have a little bit more mercenary captured, and they have just barely more minion and a little bit more structure. So they are up, but it's not super significant yet, and that's actually a pretty good sign when you're committing so hard to a late game team comp, or a level 10 team comp at the very least, like Burning with Turtles have done.
I forgot that all these buttons are at 8 PM and everything. So fancy. Actually, I was gonna look at the talents. Nothing I'm looking at is... Well, Kael'thas is level 4. That's interesting. That's extra mana back, isn't it?
Oh, mana tap. Interesting.
Yeah. With already having mana addict.
So he's just looking to spam.
He's going the living bomb build.
Oh, he's bomb build. Oh, that's exciting.
So that's the only one I see that's kind of caught my attention. We'll come back for heroics.
I was really, really struggling in this off lane against the Leoric. Big Beard, very, very, very comfortable in this Leo. I wonder who else he plays. I wonder if Leoric is going to make it to game 3, even if...
if he dominates this game, yeah. Even if the Turtles win this game, if he dominates again, I think you got to get rid of it. Like at that point, you guys start saying, "All right, what are they really good with? Beat us with something else." Oh, I love the happy cloud. Look at the happy face. hey, Val, can you zoom in on the happy cloud? Val? There it is.
He's doing it. He got
it. You got a little bit of it. Oh, that's so cute.
So that is level 10 coming in right now for Roll1. That is Taunt. Kael'thas finishes up Mana Addict, which is kind of like being level 10. Entomb, Leaping Strike, Phoenix, and Flailing Swipe. No massive shove memes this game.
I mean, it has to be the swipe. For the combo.
With this team, for the combo, it has to be Swipe. But I have this dream of a Leoric dropping Entomb and then like a Stukov just like shoving someone into it from like way away, just slamming them right into the locker.
Oh man, that'd be
okay. So here's 10. Nothing unsurprising. We have Bunker, Ring, VP,
attempted bush gank,
Blessed Shield. I would have been shocked. I would have been shocked if that bush gank worked because there's nothing up there for turtles.
Right.
They have no reason to be there.
Well, maybe they would be rotating to the top, knowing it's there. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, but Daff rotates so aggressively.
Are you surprised it's Lornado and not Stay a While?
A little bit. I feel like Stay a While would be a really good setup for VP.
And I'm also a little surprised it is Bunker
instead of Combustion.
Yeah, not Combustion.
I think Bunker's pretty good here.
I think it's still good. I'm not saying it's bad. I just
especially into a bomb build.
Oh, there
only
it
one
is.
On the VP.
Yeah.
And gets that right there. Gets tossed into the Phoenix. There's the Ring of Frost out. Only catches the Kael'thas in the back. There's the Mana Barrier and the front line just going down. Bunker is out. Zeratul is still alive. Both Garrosh and Leoric are quite low. Another stun coming out there from the Blaze. Tossed back in. There's the knock-up. 3-man root from Kane, but sorry, that's Lunara with the Leaping Strike. Trying to secure one Jackal. Trying to make it out. Is slowed by the Stukov. Lunara there with the slow.
All right, Rock Your World did just
2 for 1.
No, but he bodied the Jaina.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. They need to interrupt the Garrosh when Jaina is stepping up
because he just taunted her and
Blessed
said no.
Shield.
Wow, that was well done by Rock Your World to make sure that combo could not be done. And yeah, that's a 2-for-1 I think Roll1 takes every day of the week.
We're up to 20 there on the... Ooh, there's a chain bomb.
Ooh,
Kelthos a little bit injured here. There's the Crusader shield, which I keep miscalling, but that does... Oh...
3-person root.
Joanna is about to go down here. Silence there from Sukov, just wrecking the fight.
Yeah.
And they lose both Jaina and Zeratul and Joanna off of a really good Kelthos pick due to an amazing silence from Juaniba. And a great toss from Rock Your World, who's very, very comfy on this garage.
It's like game 1 again. Like, Running with Turtles has it. And they're like, everyone's got like the most minuscule of health. And they just can't get the finishing kills on them. And then Roll1 just turns the fight around and gets it, 2-for-1, 3-for-2, or whatever. They're doing a really good job of turning them around in these team fights.
Roll1 is also doing a really great job as the team fight team, getting Turtles to fight them in kind of odd situations, right? Like, there might be a little bit of baiting going on, like, oh yeah, you guys can totally get us.
But did you think that for that last team fight? That felt like a fight that Running with Turtles wanted, right?
They did. They saw the out of position Kelthos. They're like, we get this. They were a little bit too far south into the tower range there. Ooh, this might be a Joanna.
Yeah, that's really well done. That was really well done root by Juaniba. And John Cena is just pounding on Jaina and Zeratul. Oh, that missed.
It did miss. We've done that. Blizz in the backside, getting caught up with Leaping Strike from Velvet on that Lunar, and she's gonna have to back up now, and they're gonna try and pick up this Bruiser Camp. I can't remember what they're actually called. It's a
Bruiser Camp. Oh, the
I know
Shaman.
It's Bruiser Camp, but like what are
Shaman?
This is Shaman. Thank you.
And the Pup-Pups.
Yes.
That's a technical term, I believe. The Pup-Pups. So it looks to me like Running with Trolls is like just a little off sync right now.
New York is starting to get a pretty commanding XP lead here over the Blaze in the off lane.
Did he go fun? He's going again. He's going AA build. Ooh. It's my new favorite Leoric build, by the way. Who needs to ghost around when you can just attack somebody over and over again?
Roll1 is just picking up fort after fort. They're going to hit 16 pretty quickly off of these camps and the side link. They're going to get all 3 camps here, probably. They're going to get the bot lane wave here. And that's going to get them almost to 16, while the Turtles are trying to get their 14. Turtles need 16 for Zeratul.
Oh, I like this.
I like this. I like this a lot.
Yes.
They need to do something like this.
Yeah, they need to be bold. They know that they're probably going to push bottom after they get into the camps, or take the next cruiser camp or whatever it's called. So I like that. That's very smart. Oh, the
Blaze
bunker
does
trick!
Get out.
I love it. So maybe that's why he took bunker, only for the entombs, which actually makes sense.
I think bunker is very smart so it shields you from chain bombs, right? It shields you from Lunara dot. If you get into it, it just like cleanses the dot, or it ticks down the timer.
I just like to see all the circles and all the death. Logic be damned, Crow.
Luark is just gonna mosey on away. That is a lot of flame strike damage.
Got the VP again?
Not the
this
VP
time on the garage. That's a little. Oh man. Alright,
Ooh,
garage saves
toss.
it. Wow.
The Tornado does push him back into the side there. That was taunt coming out, and Tomb finished the garage kill. Guys, come on, I believe in you. Jackal's gonna go down the backside to this Lunar. Gonna hop in, gets the dot onto the. Oh my gosh, flame strike on 2.
Oh
There's
my
a leaping
God.
strike, and Lunar is here to clean up this fight with her hippity hoppity.
It took them so long to kill garage.
It took them very long.
The hippity hoppity.
Get off my property.
Yeah.
And they wiped that fight. They're gonna go for mid keep here. They have the camp. They have a big wave. They have Lunara with her siege damage.
They have two bruisers and a catapult. I think they should be able to get keep here. Wait. How's the Zad build going for the Kelthos? Yeah, it is full living bomb. That's what he wants. All the mana then.
The Turtles did just respawn. They're 15. They're still looking for their 16. Shrine is up 17, almost 18 on the side of Roll1. Are they gonna be able to even reach their power spike in a manner that lets them team fight?
They have do they go for the 16 or they go for a fight here? Because they either give up the objective and get 16. They're going for 16. I mean,
they just need it. They need it.
If they get 16 before this, do they just say, "Fuck you, John Cena. We're going around you and we're going into the gut, the throat of Roll1"?
So if you do that and you lose the fight, you lose the game.
Right, but I would argue they're going to lose the game if they don't try something like that at this point. Oh, they're back.
It looks like they're going to go for the safe play.
Yeah.
16 is picked up. Zeratul is now online. We have the Root Unnumbing Blast from Jaina, Thermal Protection from Blaze, Scroll of Stone Curse from the Kayn for a little more dot, and there is, of course, the Void Slash from the Zeratul that has jumped on Joanna. Might have to... Oop, Jaina almost sweeping up into the Garrosh.
And Mithril Mace. Look how fast that
Silver Jackal takes half his health bar
every
and damage
time.
from one Flame Strike.
Every time. That Living Bomb build is just absolutely decimating the Jaina and the Zeratul.
Nice bunker trick, and this might actually be a core attempt here from Roll1. They're going to look for it. Jackal needs to find a good Entomb. He needs to catch, like, Kel'Thas.
He just did Entomb.
And Lunara
it's on the cooldown.
Not Entomb, sorry, Void Prison.
Oh.
He's on the run there. He's going to like, go down to the Leoric. Core is falling. 90%, has a pretty hefty dot on it. Lunara shreds.
There he is. He's going for it.
There's the Entomb. Jaina's going to step up. Has the Root there. Has the stun from the Blaze. There's the combo. That's what they needed. Blaze goes down almost immediately. That is 68% on the core.
Kale's gonna go down.
Onto the Kel'Thas. He drops down as well. He gets that living bomb. The Jaina. It's not going to catch anything. Big Beard trying to get away.
Nice. Got 4 for 1, and they're going to get Rock Your World. 5 for 1.
And that is finally the combo.
And that's
the Turtles have been looking for this whole game. They have 30 seconds.
They got to go mid.
The map is theirs.
That's the biggest push they got, right? They gotta get at least a fort.
I don't know. Topol or T-Pow looks like he wants to go for the camp.
I don't know about that. You gotta get a fort. Oh, if you
they're
get
going for camp. They're going for the catch-up camp XP.
Maybe if they're trying to get 20. I mean, like you said, they are now in their power spike. If they can get back and hit 20-20 together, they might be able to team fight their way to victory at this point.
Right, like they're only down 1 keep. That's not game losing.
It's game losing. I'd say the only issue is that
they plays it very carefully.
Yeah, but they also have no forts down. That's the only issue I see. I mean, being down only 1 keep's okay, but having nothing on the map means you have to win multiple team fights to push your way in. At least 2, right?
Or 1 20-20 team fight.
You think 1 20-20 they can kill 2 forts, a fort and a keep, and a core?
If it's over an objective, I bet.
Okay, over objective. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Or you might only get through fort and keep. You might be right.
Yeah, I think it's very hard.
I think they need around like a 20-minute John Cena.
Yeah, and it's gonna be in the bot lane next, so they really should be trying to push in that as best they can.
So they've taken all the camps. They don't really get much with it.
Well, Leoric is top. They should know Leoric's top. I think they should.
And they should fight. They have their combo here. There's the Blaze. They know they're rotating.
Oh.
Daff is looking for them. Oh, they just barely missed them. Ships in the night. Oh, that's brutal.
Now they know. That's where they're at. Oh.
Leoric is now coming down, and the window has been closed.
Ooh, I mean,
that is
I
really,
felt
really,
they should be a little more of an aggressive one, but you know, it's working for them a little bit. Like I think they know exactly what's all ultimates are up. So I think they know exactly how they want to take their team fight, and I think they're just trying to be a little bit careful with it because they know if they lose a team fight right now, it's over and they're down.
It's just over. 2. Yeah.
So you can't blame them for being a little cautious, but they're coming for Jaina. Oh, she sees it.
So the Turtles know that they can win a fight. That their combo works. They just need to get it off.
Frankly, they need a Void Prison Garrosh. He has to be part of it, I feel.
It's like they need to get Garrosh and Stukov and one of the DPS.
Or Garrosh, yeah,
exactly. Really hard. There's 20 v20, heading to the objective. Roll1 already has a 17 Shrine Minion lead. Joe on the flank.
Oh, this is a interesting setup.
They're kind of a pincer here coming in.
Oh, Jaina's
Garrosh is looking for that taunt.
Yeah, they really wanted it.
Jaina needs to ice block.
Almost. It's so fast it happens with the DPS from the Kael'thas. Whew.
That's why you go ignite at 16.
All right, we got the. Oh, I thought you were gonna do the void version. There it is on the back line. I don't know if Jaina can get there in time.
There.
Yeah, she can't get there.
Still a lot of good damage coming out of Zeratul. That is a 2-man Ring of Frost.
Both tank. Oh.
Quickly down. They have the advantage in the team fight. Velvet is still alive, as is the Kael'thas. They have catapults starting to build up in mid, so they need to reset and build and finish this objective quickly. Roll1 only needs 3 more. The turtles need to finish this fight, and they need to get more kills, or else Kael'thas is going to step up and finish the objective. He's going to walk in and flamethrower.
Oh.
Nice bunker there from the Blaze.
Is there a root on the Kael'thas? It is.
Silver Jackal doing what he can. Focus down that back line. He wants it.
Yeah, he does. But he is also distracting them from the objective, which is still
That is
helpful.
34, 36, and the Turtles do get the first objective of the series.
Nice.
And they can start their turn here. Alizar needs to go back and he needs to clean. That is a lot of catapults in mid lane, a lot of ranged minions. Ranged minions are the ones who actually do most of the siege damage, by the way. If you're ever in a situation where you have to defend an objective, kill the ranged minions first.
And then, yeah. Because they're the ones that do all the damage nowadays. The melee ones are more just there to push.
Soak.
To soak. Well, to soak damage and to also. Well, I'd say that's why I say push. I guess hold the line.
Nearly full health John Cena. Combo was up in just 15 seconds. The Turtles get a good engage here. Even without their Blaze, they could, in theory, just push right onto core and win the game. If not, they're going to need to back up early and I think do a camp sweep. Jackal's looking for it. He wants it.
1 second.
There's the taunt. And Jackal just a little bit too
buried alive. Oh, well, he had the Void Prison.
The Orc does go down, but Lunara is still alive. Blink's not going to be quite enough, and that is going to be... Oop. They actually toss Jaina to momentary safety here. Oh my gosh, the endless pots! The endless pots from... Oh my gosh, from T-Pole! How is she still alive? John Cena's on the back line there. Velvet now in trouble, gets tossed by Garrosh.
Ooh, Aniba's rooted.
By the Jaina. Oh my gosh, the Turtles! The Turtles are gonna do it! They're gonna catch the Garrosh here. Blessed Shield. Sorry, not Blessed Shield's not up.
They get Lunara.
Just 5 seconds.
Alright, Daphop's kind of
They have no DPS with them. Oh my goodness. They're gonna have to back out. They're out of minions, but they almost got it. They have catapults on the core. Star's gonna back up and try and reset this. They gotta go clean up what?
No, Blaze is there. Blaze is there. So, can they get these camps nearby, right? Or do they have to go back all the way? How much mana does everyone have? They're kind of low. They got it back.
Jaina has enough to rip a camp.
Yeah, but they gotta be quick. Oh, I don't know about this.
Defop's gonna be there.
Oh, no one's on
Lornado's
the point.
gonna be there.
Yeah, there's Lornado.
They're waiting for. They're letting Joanna back up and take it. Entomb is there. They're gonna entomb. They're gonna entomb the Joanna and go for game off of the kill. A little bit greedy on that camp. Jaina gets some nice damage out. Now they need to reset and somehow defend their core. They have combo up right now.
Do you think they could push?
My heart.
I know, right? This is so crazy. Oh man. Again though, Big Beard coming big with the entombs. Is he finished his Mithril Mace?
Definitely.
He has. So he will hit for a ton and heal up a lot.
Really is only a problem for Blaze. It looks like they're going to go for the core here. They're going to have the camp. They're going to have the catapult.
By the way, Mithril Mace on the core. It's actually not terrible.
Yeah, it gives them very good siege damage. So they need a gangbusters combo here from DK and Jackal.
Mm-hmm.
They're let them clear the wave. Oh my goodness.
Wow, this is...
Roll1 might make the conservative play here and try and finish second keep.
I mean, but how?
No.
They're pushed out too far.
They're just face tanking with Garrosh.
They're just... I mean, they're going... But I would say the Wombo combo would be a worry.
Wow. This is
super safe.
This is antsy. This is making me antsy.
Yeah,
This is very safe. I mean, Roll1 has essentially lost 2 fights back to back. They got an amazing toss on that Jaina, and she lived.
Yeah, and running with turtles is showing that they've kind of caught new life in this game. Like, I'd be afraid to the team fight.
Insane Deckard play.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm playing Deckard in those high stakes moments, I just like fumble the potions everywhere.
They're backing.
They think they're going for keep because they haven't seen them on the map.
Yeah, which actually I was a little surprised that they didn't, but obviously it's half down already. If they win a team fight, they win the game. Whoever wins next team fight wins the game, right? It is really the objective matters only in the sense that if Roll1 wins it, it's definitely over, even if they all die, pretty much, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
But
Jaina could still DPS it with Icy Veins if she lives and has Icy Veins by that time.
I mean, yeah, but you think they would have used it for the combo? Are they
It
pushing
looks like
bot?
Roll1 might want to just go.
Because they
for
know
core.
that, yeah, John Cena
Interesting.
he has to go through both the fort and keep, right? So it's not exactly.
I like this. I really like this call, actually. They're putting themselves in a kind of an odd situation where Jaina could come through the fort, Zeratul could come back through the lane, and they get a really nice play here with the Entomb. Or not the Entomb, I keep calling it Entomb. I'm so sorry, viewers. It's freaking Void Prison.
Oh, he gets it off right
There's the
before. Okay, I have to say, how do you get that off before he was silenced? That's pretty impressive.
Jaina's taking too much damage from the catapult in the backline there. They're going to try and finish one kill. No, they're just going to let Jackal
no.
die for nothing.
Oh no.
This might be it here, folks. Alizark does get hit with that flame strike. He's going to try and jeopardize safety. Joanna trying to peel where she can, but no, that is a dead Blaze and a dead Zeratul. 2 for none. The attempt was there. Rock Your World again with the amazing peeling tosses. They're marching right onto core. They don't have anything left. They have a Joanna, a Jaina, a Deckard, and a Dream. And there goes the Joanna.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a desperation at this point because this is GG. Roll1 is going to take game number 2 in this series, giving themselves a 2-0 lead over the number 1 seeded Running with Turtles. And I mean, who was MVP in game 1? Big Beard? I mean, wasn't Rock Your World MVP in this game?
100%. I think so. I would not disagree at all. Jaina just like couldn't get past him. They needed to CC Garrosh with Joanna and or Blaze or just block him out. And they were all moving to follow up on the Void Prison rather than setting up for Jaina's ability to.
Yeah. And good point.
I didn't even see that.
I saw that from Foul. Yeah, the Stukov slap did stop the Blaze stun, which would have been going into to get an additional stun off. And that, yeah, I mean, I was actually gonna say though, Juaniba was number 2 MVP with the roots with the slaps, which I like that term way better than the, and I mean there was times where she didn't take roots that game.
He didn't take roots.
Yes, they took roots.
Who was rooting them?
Yes,
what?
They were rooting. We saw a root.
No, it's lingering.
Oh.
What was rooting them?
Was it last game?
It had to have been Taunt.
Was it Taunt rooting them? Wow. That's our mistake then. I thought we saw roots going on there for this game. But still, I mean, the silencers were on point and the slows with them.
And the Entombs. Leo's a problem. I think maybe you just ban Leo and see what shakes out in game 3.
Yeah, looks like we're taking a...
I swear I saw Rooted.
I know.
Rooted?
I thought so too. I'm super confused. So we have a bathing break from Roll1. So let me ask Silver Jackal though while we're waiting. So
where we're going for game 3.
Yeah, well, what's happening for game 3? So actually, let me update Soothsayer, which while we're waiting is a very fine program created by Philindrith with Croverlays. And if you want to be a fake caster like myself, you should easily get this.
You need to give yourself some more credit.
Yeah, okay, a semi-fake caster like myself, and you should get this. It's really easy to use. I mean, I'm able to use it most of the time without messing up too much. So, they want map this time.
Ooh, where are we going?
We'll find out. Stay tuned. Let's see. We got 2-0. Oh, boo.
What?
We're going to Alterac.
Ooh. No one likes Alterac.
Right, Running with Turtles. Is this the map that you want to make us go to? I'm just kidding. That being said, though, I feel this is a map if you have a strong strategy for, you can easily...
You can just dominate.
Yeah, dominate and steamroll. So that might be what the plan is.
So we're going to see a Chromie, a Junkrat.
Chromie. Oh, Frozen Punisher. That might have been the root.
It was the Frozen Punisher roots. That was clutch.
Thank you, Frozen Punisher, for saving us in our time of need. Alt-Track pass. Create lobby. Are you still trying to do your cardistry?
I don't do cardistry.
All right, we are 2-0 into this best of 3, best of 5. I'm dumb. Now that we're all what spoilers? Stop it, Val. Actually, wait. Let's do the fancy map screen instead of looking at our dumb faces.
Yeah, our dumb faces.
Roll1 took games number 1 and 2. Quick recap. We went to Dragonsire to start, and then we went to Infernal Shrines. And why is this not letting me do anything? There we go. As I try to do all this stuff at once. No match history. Team 2 gets first pick. So let's see. What kind of strategy can we expect to see from Running with Turtles in this game?
Honestly, they seem like they have some pretty high level strat. Just, saying, okay, guys, let's run a Zeratul, Jaina, Wombo. I would expect them to, and this is their map pick, right? So I would expect them to have something pretty fleshed out. I'd hope they would, unless they just know like Roll1 hates this map, and maybe they're just like, okay, we're gonna take them to hell. But
oh wait,
I don't know.
There we go.
I do think that I like to play poke comps here. I think I would get rid of Leoric for sure, but it feels weird banning Leoric.
Well, here's the thing.
But he's been such a problem for them.
He's been such a problem, but is he a I mean, okay. I understand that Big Beard clearly has got big Leo nuts on how to play him. On Alterac Pass, is Leo a problem?
As long as he's able to consistently soak 2 lanes and shred front lines and get good in tombs, that's all he needs to do. It doesn't really matter what map he's on.
Yeah, that's fair. And he's been getting clutch in tombs the entire time. All right, into the draft. Alterac Pass. On, let's see, what side's what? Is Alliance left or right on this map? I can never remember.
Alliance is left.
On the Alliance side, we'll be Running with Turtles. On the Horde side, we'll be Roll1Esports. So if we go by the side of good and just, the Alliance should hopefully win this game.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Because the Horde are bad people. And should not be allowed to procreate. I don't know.
I didn't realize you were so strongly
I can't stand the Horde.
So strongly opinionated.
We got Diablo ban immediately from Roll1. They have first pick on this map, so I would assume they want a new bracket if it somehow makes it through. What will Running with Turtles ban? It has to be a Numerak still, even with Leoric being a big pain in their ass. I mean, it has to be. I imagine a Numerak and Leoric top 2 bans at this point.
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't be ridiculously uncalled for. There's the Anu.
Is there anything that Running with Turtles has run so far that you think they really don't like the Ana? That's the 3rd time, right?
Yeah.
Roll1, not a fan of the new Ana and her broken Eye of Horus. Leoric, do it.
You really want to see this Leoric banned out? I think you need to. Like, it feels bad, but like at one point you just need to do it. Arthas ban again. Maybe Big Beard plays an even scarier Arthas.
I mean, that tells me though. Again, they're going for a melee hero of some kind, right?
I mean, last game they played the Zeratul, right? Is it going to be the same comp? Do you think?
I mean, they did run it really well late game. They just got, unfortunately, yeah. I mean, I don't think you
first
can.
pick Arash again.
I don't think you can play it Garrosh, not the way Rock Your World played against it last time.
You just need to have a contingency plan for dealing with Garrosh, which is a big problem.
Either that, or if they run it again, they have to say, all right, we know how they stopped it last game. Here's how we deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is a toughie, though. To be in the turtle shoes. You're looking at a 3-game reverse sweep.
Oh, there it is. If you don't have to ban
it
when you steal it.
I dig it.
And back to the Kael'thas, which they played. Silver Jackal actually played really well in game 1. And I'll see also who was on. Was it Zad on Kael'thas last game? Did really well in it.
And that's the Tyrande and the Junkrat. So Roll1's gonna go for a poke strat. This is what a lot of people tend to default to on Alterac. Might be the reason why Alterac is so reviled. No one likes playing poke games.
That's because they're boring. They're super boring. I'm actually remembering to type in all the names again. Bam! Look at that. We got Kael'thas on Silver Jackal. Hopefully that doesn't change. So who's the ban
Slavic says,
here?
are we that proud that we won't ban the Leo? Yes, because you're going to pick it. So I think that they might go Hanzo. They being Roll1, I would say easy Hanzo pick here. But what do I know?
I mean, if they play it. You mean running with turtles, Hanzo?
No, I think this is
Why does no one take Tychus snag? Maybe people don't like Tychus. Maybe people aren't comfortable with Tychus. It's still better to play to your personal strengths than to play a hero that just works better, right?
Plus, it's more fun to win with your personal strengths.
Yeah, flex with it. We got a lot of people in chat. Thank you all for joining us, by the way.
I honestly have no idea how many people are here, but hello, everyone.
I don't know exactly how many people are in. I just know I'm monitoring during OBS.
This is very different.
Spicy. Mal'Ganis and Lily. Oh, I like a good Lily game. Hoping to see a good Lily game. Wait. Is that Artanis?
It is Artanis and Orphea. This is very bizarre.
What is... You know what, teams? I want to say I approve of Game 3's draft so far. Because we're just saying... We want to have some fun. Alright. Wait. So what is the Lily stopping? Junkrat and Tyrande and Artanis?
I mean, poke, just in general. This is very bizarre to me, but I kind of love it.
Well, everyone has self-sustain except for Kael'thas. Right? So, they have that going for them.
Foul is yelling at you.
Is he?
Yes.
Where at? What'd I do?
Later.
Oh, is he... Oh, I'm not watching that. I'm busy, Foul.
Is Artanis a Bionicle? Kind of. That's what that skin reminds me of.
I see table flip, sorry. What were you gonna say?
I think Mal'Ganis into Garrosh is real rough. I think Lily into Junkrat's pretty good. I think Raynor into Orphea is pretty good. I think Leoric into Artanis is pretty rough.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a hard one for them to win.
All right, let's start out on the Horde side just to get them out of the way. On the red side, we do have Roll1 up 2-0 in this series, trying to close it out with a definitive 3-0 shutout. We have Rock Your World, MVP of Game 2 on that Garrosh. Juaniba on the Tyrande. Great stuns in Game 1 as well. Zod on the Junkrat, or Zad.
Oh, with the Golden Goblin.
With the Golden Goblin. Velvet coming off a convincing Lunar performance, this time on that Orphea, and Big Beard on the Artanis.
And on the blue team, Alliance side, running with Turtles, Alazar on the Leoric. I don't know the rest of them. There they are. T'Pol on Lily, DK Unleashed on Raynor, Silver Jackal on Kael'thas, and Daft Punk on Mal'Ganis.
You were the worst commentator.
What? How dare you? I'm the...
All right.
Yeah, I am.
Some early damage traded out there. Big Beard again back in the 4-man. Good damage there. Swap comes out.
Swap on Jackal. Is he gonna get it?
The Garrosh. Oh, he did. Oh my goodness.
That was nice. That was
Another
well
remedy
done.
just in the lapse of time. Beautiful mechanics out of the Jackal.
That was a scary moment. My heart actually skipped a beat, and I'm not even on play in this game. I was scared for Silver Jackal.
Good trade there.
So Big Beard's already flexed his swapping muscles.
Yeah, so the reason you play Artanis into Leoric is he drops the drain on you, it procs your shield, you lose no health, you just Q forward or Q backwards, it snaps you out of tether range, and you win the trade. Easy. So I think that Alizar might struggle a little bit here. He did go Ossian Renewal, which may help a little bit, but I really don't expect it to.
I mean, that's the kind of a problem of going against somebody who's like really good with Leoric, right? They know how to counter Leoric.
Yeah.
Look at that. A Rainer just punching the camp to death. Doesn't want to shoot it. Wait, saving bullets for later on? I assume so. See, I'm the best commentator. How dare you, bro? Both teams are getting their camps. Bandagers get it at the same time. Are they not going to hold this? No, they're going to get it. Okay. Big Beard is actually kind of bodying Alizar so far. Does Leoric ever catch up based on talents?
I don't believe so. Because Artanis is going to be getting progressively better dueling talents as well. So this is just a really, really rough offlane matchup. We're going to need to see the difference in the team fight between the two offlane picks.
Speaking of, let's see what the picks are. Serpent and Blinds on 4 for Lily. Not the Forever Drinks one, I think.
Ooh, Artanis might have actually been able to pick up a kill there.
I thought so too. It's close. I don't see anything out of the ordinary on the picks. Do you?
Nothing super crazy. I really, really like Netherwind against. Oh no, I actually would go. No, yeah, Netherwind. I really like Netherwind against Garrosh.
Oh, Big Beer is low. Is Alizar?
Still has his tap.
Yep.
He's gonna go for a back.
I mean, for the camp, he might as well go for a back after he soaks his wave. Oh no.
Ooh, oh no.
Poor Alizar.
Only winning the lane.
I mean, luckily though, it's trait value right there with Leoric, so it's not the worst person to get picked right before the objective. Particularly since I believe Big Beard is not exactly really healthy with Artanis right now.
True. He's gonna have to heal up. Get a couple globes, get his tap, get some little bit of love of Mwaniba. But he should be okay to fight relatively soon. Both teams posturing. Roll1 getting that mid-clear. Jackal is going to have to catch this wave now, which gives Roll1 a very small window with which to look for a pick aggressively on the Turtles side of the map. We'll have to see. I feel like no one really knows how to play this map.
I mean, I would assume running with Turtles has a plan. Although, do they also play Leoric a lot? Like maybe, so that's kind of like maybe a little bit of a wrench in their plan, slightly.
I don't know. It looks like they may be looking to gank Alizar again.
Yeah, but Mal'Ganis is kind of floating nearby.
Yeah, Junkrat is actually probably just helping with the clear.
They got the camps. Roll1 going for camp. I feel like neither team wants to get this objective, Crow.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep ripping camps. Which?
Oh, there we go. Now I got something hacked. Now I got some action. Only 1 globe for KT back then. Let's see if the guy how many he is now. He has 4 at level 7. That's actually not great. This is actually a big map for globes. Oh!
Alright, there is the toss. DK is tossed out. They're going to re-engage the fight here. Nice drain damage there from Alizar. I do like the Leoric right on the Garrosh. Leoric's not going to be someone you ever want to toss, but he's able to just sort of stand at the front there. Take a decent amount of poke damage with this Lili. Threaten the Garrosh. This might actually be the secret sauce there. Garrosh does get slowed. There's the knockup. Falling low. 29 armor. 400 health. Big Beard is on the flank.
And they're able to
Turtles manage to secure the first objective phase. There's that knockup onto Big Beard. Can't get away. He doesn't have Spooky Walk anymore for he's Artanis, and he's pretty low now too. And it looks like the Turtles. Oh,
there it is.
Toss. Rock your world.
Yeah, it's a little bit too far up again.
It's kind of slow roll it. Just let.
Like you said though, like Leoric is like whatever, throw me. I don't care. I got Ghost Walk. I can spook my way out. Oh, he's going in for another throw on Silver Jackal. Rock your world with like literally like 100 HP or whatever it was.
7 health. He had 7 health.
Yeah, like he's just like whatever. I'm still coming for you. What are you gonna do about it? I mean,
well.
was this because he had a new rack game 1? It's like, what was that?
Well, there was Rock Your World going, I only have 70 health, I'm still gonna run at you. That was,
Did he reset his health by doing that just instead of Hearthing? Is that faster than Hearthing? I'm legit asking that question because that was really weird.
I don't think so. I'm not sure. It looks like they're gonna lose Big Beard here as well. Garrosh now just respawning, has about a 9-second ride to get back. 10 seconds, and this is gonna be the first objective phase going over the turtles. We see Juaniva low on mana back. They're gonna outlast them with this Lily, Leoric, Mal'Ganis front line. This could be what the turtles needed.
Yeah.
I feel like
I can say, their team has a lot of good self-sustain on the most part, so they don't need to rely solely on Lily healing. And Lily does. Well, actually, I'm curious what alt Lily goes. I would assume it's Cups for the extra, you know, team fight. Let's just go, boys. But is there a world you see Dragon?
Is there a world that I see Dragon? Garrosh does not fare well into slows. So maybe Junkrat.
That's what I was kind of wondering.
Pretty wrecked by Dragon.
Junkrat does. Was it Tyrande?
Artanis has a really rough time with slows as well. Lily's actually really good into Artanis. I wonder if that was some sort of like crazy 5th dimensional chess where like we're gonna go Lily because we're picking Leoric, and Big Beard plays Artanis into Leoric.
Maybe. That's a good point.
But both teams are level 10 here. This is Pyroblast from Jackal again. He really likes Pyroblast. Rainer's Raider, not Hyperion. Carrion Swarm. Jugs, not Dragon, unfortunately.
Oh well, I think
this should be Entomb from Leoric.
Thinking. It is Entomb?
It is Entomb, okay.
We got...
Bombardment, Starfall, Riptire. Riptire could be a problem.
Yeah, where they're engaged.
They don't have a very good way to interrupt it. And heal up after.
Orphea! Where's she going? Is she going Eternal Feast? She's thinking about it. I think it has to be Feast, doesn't it? Oh,
Alistar. Even if he dies here, it doesn't really matter. There's Taunt down. Gonna get that Drain on. No, he doesn't even pop the Drain onto Garrosh as he walks away. Velvet aggro the boss.
Orphea's still holding... Oh no, there it is.
Kael'thas is in the top lane. They do have that camp rocked in the mid lane. Swipe goes out. Swap goes out. It looks like Leoric just does not care.
So far, I'm really liking running with Turtle's strategy in this game. They've made some adjustments, particularly to what Rock Your World is bringing with the Garrosh and the way that Roll1 wants to combo and get picks. I feel like Alizar's actually been playing pretty well so far in Leoric.
Yeah, I think he's doing a fantastic job, and he's playing his hero correctly, and he's playing his role correctly, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities on the map. He's like, yeah, let's go, fucking just get this fort.
Exactly.
I don't care. Daff is always, it feels like several zip codes away from the rest of his team, but it's working this game.
Ooh, that was close.
And that was a free fort pickup on a macro rotation.
Down already, and it's still even level, but 2 forts down.
They're gonna start getting that trickle XP.
Get the catapults, the trickle catapults.
And the amplified passive XP.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But I'm making the joke, like trickle XP and trickle catapults, because they're not every single wave.
I see.
All right, both teams going for
that trickle XP actually adds up.
It does. It adds up fast. Rainer once again opting to just smack enemies with his gun as opposed to.
They've actually generated an additional Merc camp worth of XP already. That's actually ridiculous.
Like, I was just trying to think. If you're running with turtles, you're kind of got you're gonna hit 13 barely before Roll1 most likely. Do you try to position yourselves in a way?
You stall and try and get a level 13 fight here, I think.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you position
no,
yourself in
Alan's
a
going
way.
for the flank. No, he's getting the wave. JK. I'm like, how is he flanking through the minion waves? Like, he's just cleaning up the minion wave. Never mind. I'm crazy.
All right, they're gonna have a small window for this, so they're gonna go in, right?
Yeah, they have 13 here. They know
Roll1 backed up. That's smart. They just said no, we're not gonna bother. We're gonna get 13, and then we're gonna wait.
So pretty big talent here for Kalthas. Gets Pyromaniac, dramatically speeds up his damage throughput. Spectral Leech from the Yorick. Giddy Up from the Rainer, keeping that damage consistent on the Garrosh while staying safe himself. The Knight Beckons from Mal'Ganis here, that additional slow after Night Rush ends. Like I said, we were talking earlier how potent slows are against this Roll1 lineup. We're going to see it some more, I think, here. There's that Pyroblast on Garrosh. Does that even kill Garrosh? No, it does not.
No, but it
There's
can't
the
really
Riptire,
low.
really big damage coming out.
Carrying
Carrying
down,
Swarm.
gets the tomb first.
Not going to quite connect anything. Big Beard is on the bot side here, trying to make something happen, but Rainer marches onwards. Daff is going to not get away. He's going to try and Night Rush away. Not quite going to get it. Rock Your World still alive. They need to kill the Tyrande. They get her finally.
How is Rock Your World living with like 10 HP
60 XP
all the
everything.
time? It's ridiculous.
Alzar is about to respawn here. He's going to look for it. Entomb is up in 20, gets the slows, and he has the drain, and they clean it up. They could go ahead and look to convert a boss here. Could be a little bit risky, but
did
they're going to go for
Unleashed just pop off for the Rainer of all?
They can't reach him. There's too many slows. He has the increased auto attack range. They're not going to go for the boss. They're camp instead. Way more conservative. Almost as beneficial. I much prefer this line of play because they know that Roll1's going to be picking up their camp when they respawn. They're probably going to come in and try and fight the objective.
They're going to get the objective. They should be able to get a keep with this, I feel.
They should. I would be very surprised if Turtles don't secure a keep here and open up a pathway to victory for themselves.
So I would say they should be going for bottom keep because
boss lane.
Yeah, boss lane. Oh, are they going for? They get Junkrat.
There's the knockup. They're going for the sleep. Catches the Artanis. Not quite. DK Unleashed is gonna back up. They need to heal up a little bit with the Lily. Junkrat's clear is very good. He has that Riptire. We have Eternal Feast. The Fop is thrown in there. We see the Jugs out right away. Try to heal up some of this damage.
Yeah.
Raider is alive. Currently, there's the Entomb. They catch Big Beard. He gets hit by that Flame Strike, and that is instantly dead. There's the pop on that Riptire, and Jackal's in the backline, but he doesn't care. He's got T and a little panda. They are going to start looking for keep here. As the objective crashes in, they should be able to get bot lane here. The Rider is still full health. Leoric might go down.
Oh, that's nice.
Just from the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, Junkrat did a nice little bomb there to make sure to snag him on the way out.
And it looks like Roll1 might be able to defend both of their keeps here, just with the focus damage from Tehran and Junkrat. But oh my goodness, Velvet is hella dead. That was a Pyroblast confirm on a 26 health damage, 26 health target.
Rock Your World trying his damnedest to get another kill there, and he just walks away. How did he live?
Lily gets bumped back in by Sad.
Oh, they did another job. They just did it. They just turned this match around right there. That fight around right there.
They did turn this back around. That is keep still up.
I thought the keep was down for sure. When
I thought for sure that was keep down.
But Rock Your World kind of baited them into chasing him, and then they got 2 kills off of it, off the Lily and Mal.
Rock Your World is honestly tanking ridiculously well.
Yeah.
Like him and Big Beard are doing so well in this series. It's going to be an equal boss play. We see the Turtles getting the top boss, Roll1's getting the bottom boss. This should be a much more impactful boss for the Turtles. It'll be assaulting keep. Waves already pushed up versus the Roll1 boss, and the bot lane will have to go through fort. Roll1 will be heading down that way anyways for their camp. Not Roll1, I'm sorry. The Turtles are going down that way for their camp. Minion wave actually favoring the Turtles currently.
This is still their game.
Shouldn't be a lot of value picked up by either boss, actually.
Like, this is still the Turtles' game to lose, I think, based on how they played so far. But Rock Your World and Big Beard are really causing havoc in that backline every single time for running with Turtles.
Both bosses should be cleaned up here. Unfortunate, the top boss there goes for the slam on the minion wave. Doesn't even take out all ranged minions. It should get most of the wall here. Hopefully. Does finally get the ranged minions. And we'll get the rest of the tower there.
Yeah, but
in the bot lane,
not much.
Just get the wall. That's good. Walls are good. In the bot lane, they lose wall as well. And this should be a pretty easy camp clear for the Turtles. The question is, like, what are they setting up for? Do they sacrifice some channel time for just pressuring bot keep? Like, the minion wave's right there. They clear that wave, they walk in with keep. If Roll1 steps up to the objective, they might get a free keep out of it.
That's a good point. And that wave, like you said, is pushed in pretty deep.
It'd be a pretty good equal or even talent tier play, especially with no camps on the map, period. They can't get their goats, they can't get the boss. It looks like they're going to set up to fight, though.
I mean, if they win this one, oh no. That's another good swap by
Really nice swap. DK Unleash gets that knockback, though, onto the Garrosh. There's the Entomb. Sunlight immediately pops.
Eternal Feast with the Junkrat. Oh man, that was some people went boom boom right there.
Auto attack the Garrosh. You can do it.
Oh my god.
They're not gonna get it. Jackal not gonna get it.
This is ridiculous.
Juaniba just keeping him alive. Orphea did just miss her Q. They need to back off and reset. They need to back off and wait for their Leo.
Oh my god. I'm actually aggravated for running with turtles, by the way, watching how little health Rock Your World has all the time. But DK Unleashed is just peppering damage at all times into Roll1.
Well, trait value. Alzar is back. They have a tank now, a relatively full health tank who just doesn't have many cares left in the world, and they do manage to pick up this objective. Bottom keep is almost gone. I feel like you almost want to take mid camp here and get 20 and then come back and fight the objective and get the kills. But I have no idea to play this map.
Yeah, I don't know. I see chat was saying that the double boss was actually a bad play, I believe, by running with turtles, based on the commentary. They should have gotten a keep there?
They should have gone for it instead of boss. They needed the deck to come back.
Or, I mean, or either one.
Deja vu.
Oh, that's a great Entomb, great sleep follow-up. DK Unleashed still somehow alive. Everyone in Roll1 is dying. Except for maybe... Wait, no, he's got to go down this time, right? He's going to... Yeah, there
he actually does finally die. And that is 3 kills, 4 none. Objective picked up, 20 picked up. Turtles are starting their slow, inexorable march.
We're going to game 4.
We're towards the core.
I'm calling it. I know it's not really exactly a risky call, but this is game right here. They should get both keeps to lower the shielding on this stupid horde. I don't know his name. He's got a name though, doesn't he?
The Alliance Dwarf is Vandar. The horde
is stupid Nick Stupid Face.
I can't remember.
Yeah. It's the people in Alterac Valley. I know
you
that
don't
much.
say. Okay, so they do have objective on the core. Second one's gonna come in just a big Entomb.
All right, so we've learned in this series so far that you pick Lior, you win. It's Drekthar. Okay, foul. Whatever. Foul. That was a good game.
Oh, that was honestly, like, there's so much happening in these team fights so quickly, and in the defenses as well. Like Junkrat's bombs and the spread damage from his Q and his ult on the defenses were incredible. Some of the cleanses coming out of Lily were incredible, and there's just so much happening so quickly that's so down to the wire. It's like impossible to catch it all, like in one sentence.
Yeah. I am happy because I thought the running with turtles were like maybe let's say pixels away from winning either game 1 or 2.
Yes.
So to see them
finally get a game in this
finally
series.
Get a game, and yeah, that's right, Slashgg. I said it. You're tilted. The horde suck.
So like, running with turtles has 2 more games they need to win.
Right, but again, this series has been so close. I could see a reverse sweep.
I could too. It would just be kind of a miracle.
These 2 teams, though, have clearly shown that they both deserve to be here in the championship, and they seem very evenly matched, to be frank.
Yeah, I would agree 100%. These games have been absolutely incredible.
I'm waiting for Rock Your World to say what their pick is. So let's go to Cams. Actually, wait. How about this? I'll go to map, and everyone can see me updated live. Bye, Crow. Crow's dead, everyone.
I had to lean down. I dropped my cards.
All right, so we got the winner was blue. update. Let's see how does it do it live? Look at that. Look at this tool. Go to work.
No, Foul did a great job on the tool.
I love this tool. And it appeals to my laziness, and also it looks flashy. All right, I'm not gonna give away the map yet. Wait.
Yeah, it's not giving away the map, Linehouse.
Bam! There it is. That's the map we're going to. They have chosen Tomb of the Spider Queen. That's Roll1.
What is that?
Has chosen it. They did that. They opted not to go first pick.
I think this favors Roll1.
I think so too, based on how they play their game. But why do you think so?
Honestly, because they're gonna get Garrosh again, and just Rocky Road's gonna body them on a small map, right? Like their team, like Roll1's team fight is very, very polished because their front line is very in sync with each other, and they're getting just really, really, really prompt follow up and focus fire from their back line. Versus the Turtles have been a little bit out of sync or a little bit scattered. Like they keep missing kills by like 10, 100 health, and it's like if you had auto attacked that Garrosh with Lily twice instead of the Artanis, Garrosh is dead. So,
to answer a question from chat though, we can't go to Volskaya Slavic because that map was banned.
It was indeed banned
by Roll1, so I'm guessing they did their homework. Because if Slavic's begging for Volskaya, that must be a map that they really like.
Towers Game 5, please God, no.
What?
Towers games are always so
Towers
close.
is the best map, though.
It is. It is my favorite map. It's my favorite map to watch. Sometimes I really love playing it. Sometimes I hate it. But I always love casting Towers games.
Oh, I see what Foul is complaining about on the map selection. My bad, Foul. Yeah, I see it. No, I don't think it's that. It's how I have them. I have to fix it later. All right. What? Foul swearing at me now.
Yeah, because you're not showing off his tool very well.
On most part, listen, I've already explained that if anything bad about the tool is 100% user error, and that user is this guy right here.
It's specifically designed to not do that.
Oh, then I don't know how I did that. I'm just that good, Foul. I'm just that good. Anyway, we are going into game number 4. Roll1 has took game number 1 and 2 on Dragonshire and Infernal Shrines, respectively. Game number 3, Running with Turtles, ran away with it. Do you see what I did there? No, Ultra X.
What you did.
Oh, did you? Did everyone? Hello. Is this mic on?
And now we're going into game 4 on Tomb of the Spider Queen. This is Roll1's choice.
Yep.
I'm expecting them to do sort of more of the same. I do think Leoric is sort of proven himself to be a priority pick here. The Turtles taking maybe a second.
Oh, that's what I did. I think I added the team icons on there when I don't have to. Big brains right here. Big brains. I got one yep. Listen, I haven't been casting in a while. You have to cut me some slack, Foul.
Game 6, here we come. Don't think so.
Game 6, Captain Cow Patty. Is that going to be the Aram match? Is that how that's going to go down?
All right, guys. For those of you still with us, we're heading here into Tomb of the Spider Queen. You know the map. You've seen the teams. You see how they drop down, they play. Which team do you favor heading into this game?
I favor Running with Turtles because I want game 5.
I don't care about your opinion, Linehouse.
No, I favor chat. No, screw chat. They're dumb. They're being mean to me. Okay, not really. They're actually being very nice. But you know what? Screw them anyway. I'm kidding. Thank you all for being here. I love you all. You favor Pi. Thanks, Val. That's helpful.
This is actually one of our worst maps. We throw here a lot by overcommitting to structures.
All right. We are ready to go. Did I hit start? I think I hit start. I don't want to see chat. Well, chat's 50 seconds behind though, so they might not have heard your question yet.
Or they're just deigning to ignore me.
Oh, I forgot to update this. Oh, I'm so bad. I had like 8 million years to do it. Hold on a second. Bam! There it is. Easy.
All right, so this is the first ban and first pick for Turtles. We'll have to see what strategy they decide to run with.
See what we're doing there with the running.
Yeah, except mine was a lot better than yours.
How dare you, sir? You were getting very dangerously close for me to just make puns the rest of the match.
Still the Arthas ban. What do they know that we don't?
What? Yeah. What is with the? I might ask. I'm gonna ask about this after this game. Or not this game. The match, obviously.
Yeah. Bring Snake and Bobo in for the analyst desk if they go to game 5.
If they go to game 5, you guys want to come in for the analyst desk? I'm down with that. I don't care. I won't go to the caster cam though, because I'm not gonna fix that. Dibbles a ban again. I used to thought that Dibbles. I used to think words. That Diablo was a rock your world specialty. I remember that used to be like his bay. Obviously, it's not Garrosh and a Nubarak.
Tychus and or you pick a Nubarak.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's the ooh?
Kael'thas.
I'm intrigued.
Kael'thas. No Nubarak, so they gotta be taking a Nubarak, right? No Beetle, you won't leave. You love me. Maybe. You like Crow at least. That's for sure.
This is actually kind of crazy.
It's an interesting ban on the Kael'thas.
They left the field very, very open.
It's wide open.
I feel like Turtles might just try and go like Leoric Orphea. That's a very wise Zeratul ban, I think. This is actually a great map for the Wombo. It's harder to zone the Jaina away on a small map like this. If they don't pick Garrosh, they know Rock Your World's picking Garrosh. They know that they can beat Garrosh with Leoric and Raynor. Yeah, there he is.
It is immediately.
The MVP.
Oh, there's a cheer. An anonymous cheer. Aww.
There's the Nubarak. That's a little worrisome.
I'm surprised. I mean, like, I get the Leoric right there, but you're leaving a Nubarak open. Although I guess that means they don't have to face Garrosh this time. So they got that going for them.
Do they go Orphea and they do their own? Ooh, Ana got through.
Oh, that's right. Ana wasn't banned.
The crusade calls.
Johanna.
There's Daft Punk's Joanna.
Johanna's good on this map. Raynor, early Raynor, so they wanted to take away the Raynor or just like the Raynor right now.
So, I mean, Raynor's good into a noob, and he was played very, very, very well last game by DK Unleashed. So, if you're Roll1, you know they're going to pick Leoric away from us. Do you plan out a comp to counter?
Yes, I think you do.
Leoric?
To counter, well, because Leoric is really good on this map with his control, and but what's the counter on this map for that though? I mean, obviously it's Diva. I mean,
we could see like a super random like Phoenix or Ragnaros or something pop up.
I'm trying to think in my head.
I think Roll1 is going Orphea here.
Again?
Yeah.
Can we get some new mages? We haven't seen Li Ming yet. We haven't seen Chromie. This is actually a bad map for Chromie.
What? This is the original Chromie map.
It's not anymore with her new. I don't know. I don't think it's.
This is the map that Fnatic made Chromie part of the meta when she was, like, actually, or when Fnatic was still good and the HGC still existed. Like, what are you smoking?
Good crack. But I don't. With her new talent or new build, I guess, or new kit. Not really new kit. Her rework.
Why? She can actually clear the spiders now and has godly stall.
Well, I guess I don't know. I don't feel like she's really good on 2 lanes. And then kind of after that, it's kind of like. Meh.
That could be Earthquake Hyperion, and that's really nasty.
I just like Earthquake in general.
Hey, there's the Phoenix.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
I really like the Junkrat. Junkrat's very, very, very good into Thrall engages.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird because like Junkrat counters Thrall and Thrall counters Junkrat. So if Thrall picks up Sundering, he can just sunder Junkrat and it interrupts the cast on Reptire, and then you've wasted your heroic as Junkrat for no good reason.
Mm-hmm. I think Anna's gonna go Eye of Horus as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Is this Sky Temple?
All right, this is that's an interesting map for Dahaka. Wait, I see names changing everywhere. What's going on?
DK Unleashed is tanking.
No, I think they're messing with us.
No, they're messing with us. They're messing with us.
You
Okay.
Sneaky.
They were just messing with us. We're good.
We Gucci.
I'm worried about Roll1's wave clear.
Really? Why is that?
It's just not particularly like super good. Like, you're not going to be using Thrall the wave clear usually. Like, you're not going to want to use Wolf to do it. So you're looking kind of like at like Raynor Q's or like a Stukov silence to clear, or a noob is stepping way out and taking poke damage. So,
I mean,
you know what we could see here?
What's that?
Entomb Planet Cracker.
Oh, what's that called? They have his name, right?
Does it have a name?
I thought it had a name. I don't remember. Displaying the pop-ups. All right, on the side of Roll1Esports, we have Rock Your World on Anubarak, Waniba on Stukov, Velvet on the Raynor, Big Beard on Dahaka, and Zad on the Thrall.
And on the blue side, coming in hot into game 4. They won the last game on Alterac. We have Silver Jackal on the Phoenix, Daff on that Joanna, DK Unleashed on the Junkrat, Alizar on the Leoric, and T-Pole on the Ana from Running with Turtles. Hoping to take this to game 5 and reverse sweep the series.
Look at that zoom in skills by Phil Indrith. I'm so proud.
All right, Beetles are out. Beetles are out reminds me like that crab rave meme. Beetles are out. I'm really excited to see how the Phoenix works in this matchup. I feel like they have a good amount of secondary threats, no matter who gets entombed. Like, Anubarak should hopefully have to overcommit to Ana. I don't know. I think this is going to be quite interesting.
So basically, you entomb anybody but Anubarak and Dahaka, unless Anub's already burrowed. Well, I guess if either one's technically burrowed. I want to see Planet Cracker.
I kind of do too.
She just said it's called Crack in the Box. Now I don't know if it's an official term, or if he just made it up on the spot. Or they made it up on the spot. But
it's an alternate to the Easy Bake Oven.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the Junkrat caught in rotation? Tries to bomb play, doesn't quite get it, and that is dead DK.
He is DED. Deed.
What's the I should know this. I'm a sciencey person. The machine that they do the physics in that like throws the particles, the Hadron Collider.
Right, that. We all use that term all the time.
The Large Hadron Collider. I feel like there's maybe something there. I don't know. So
you'll get there, I believe.
Junkrat's gonna respawn. Get back pretty quick.
So far, it's been like 26 gems being held by Roll1, 18 being held by.
Big Beard doing pretty well in this matchup. I don't know if he's tapped and Alizar hasn't yet, but it's going well.
Already getting the camp there.
I usually kind of like to let my opponents get the first turn in and pick up the bruisers, and then use the bruisers to negate the turn in pressure in mid, so you get an easy clear, and then try and go for like double turn in. It's a really risky play. I think what Turtles are doing is smarter than that. But we'll have to see. They were behind on XP from the Junkrat dying, so I think picking up an early camp where they can helps them close that gap just a little bit. Alizar could get ganked into a bot. The Dahaka value here is burrowing onto the points when they're trying to turn in. There's Roll1 going for the symmetrical bruiser take. Running with Turtles does use the window they have purchased for themselves to get their turn in. Not all the way
They're
turning, but holding the gems that they have.
I was wondering if they're gonna try to get a little bit of a push in the middle. I like that Roll1 kind of took their camp a little later. They're gonna clear this mid camp and then have that push now on its own.
And they'll be opening for them. Yeah, so they're doing the exact same did, but just a little bit delayed, and that benefits them because they had more gems. So they can actually just like get a turn in here straight up if they want to. They need to get 1 gem from mid with Rock Your World. What is that Alizar flank? Oh my god, he comes walking in. There's the sleep on the overrag. Burrow is out, and it kind of works. I didn't see that coming.
It did kind of work.
Roll1 has lost their opportunity to turn in now because their tank got so lit up. But
there we go.
Interesting rotations all around. Running with Turtles seems like they're always a little bit down in XP, just from a little bit of extra early game value that Roll1 is seizing for themselves. Both teams now approaching their turn in. Turtles need 3. There's that dig on a DK again. He's just getting a little bit too far up all the time. Not any follow-up this time. He's walking on the bed of barbs. Very slow. There's
nice
that bomb. Zad might get caught. Not a lot of follow-up for him either. Joanna is silenced. Boom again.
Another bomb.
Not quite catching it there. And Phoenix there is caught out. Doesn't have the teleport. Gonna try and scurry away. Gets that emergency speed. And does manage to get back to safety there. I think that was just a no one was expecting Phoenix to be there. I don't know if Phoenix was expecting Phoenix to be there. But thank goodness for emergency protocol. Teams are now starting their turn and dance. Raynor gets booped into the bomb. Or into the root. Joanna trying to zone that out. Phoenix lighting up Rock Your World while he can. 200 health, gets that shield pop from the Stukov, warps in, has to back out because, oh my gosh, that Anubarak suddenly has about 300 more health than I thought he did. There's that pull, and Zag goes down. That is a lot of gems. If they can sit on them, Rock Your World is going to pick those up. Try and go ahead and force out Daff there, who pops the Condemn as a display of aggression. Actually walks away.
Ooh. I was a close tongue. I am back. I was actually fixing the logo issue.
That was really close tongue.
That was really close. That was like, I think it was so close he probably felt a little bit of saliva on his leg when it went by.
Good rotation there from Beard though. Shame he couldn't get the tongue. I feel like the teams are getting tired. They're both making some
well, but I think
some
they're
questionable rotations
West
and approaches.
Coast teams. Are they West Coast teams? I'm pretty sure they are.
Anubarak.
Oh, it's a nice stun and pick on there.
Nice staggered CC.
Yeah, that was really well done. And Velvet's trying to run.
In the bot lane, though. Alizar needs to come up and complete the pins. Nope, Daff has got it all on his own due to his wonderful trait of being a zip put away from his team.
So, 2 DPS go down, 1 for each side. And it looks like Running with Turtles gets the first turn in?
So these long series are a marathon.
Yeah. Well, also, because you're facing the same team, obviously, over and over again. You're starting to learn their tendencies. You should hopefully kind of learn how to counter each other or how to change up your strategy.
Big Beard. Alizar just missed 3 gems.
Yeah, that's pretty well done. But, I mean, it is like that marathon.
Big bomb from Joe right there. Zad on the backside might go down. 300 health. Got him. And Phoenix with the warp just in case.
Running with Turtles is just looking so much better in games 3 and so far in game 3 and so far in game 4 than they did, and they look pretty good in games 1 and 2 still. I feel like Roll1 is just like slightly off their game and trying to figure out how to kind of get those picks and stuff.
Go down to the bot lane.
Ooh, he lost like 4 gems.
He lost a decent amount of gems. Big Beard is gonna get the uncontested turn in down here now. Oh, he's gonna back.
Oh, yeah, that's a brave. That's like one of my
29 gems for the Turtles.
Hearts.
Roll1 desperately needs to find a turn in here.
They have the gems.
Yeah, they have it. They have more than enough. They have enough gems that could probably go turn into... Level 10 has been picked up by both teams. That is Planet Cracker. My god, yes!
It is? So it is cracking the box? God, now I actually
I'm gonna go with the Hadron Collider.
Now I
just feel better about that.
Now I want Jack in the Box. Like their little the box meals, like those ones that are really for people who are high.
Daka is but he has 24 of their gems.
Crow wants nothing to do with that.
Him. No, I don't. I'm commentating, man. It's very serious.
It's a color commentary. All right.
Can we just agree on Hadron Collider? That's fine.
It's fine. It's just hard to say. Haldurin Collider. Wait, Kaleidoscope? No, that doesn't work.
I don't know.
Oh, they're
There's
going
that burrow there onto.
Yep.
I don't know why he burrowed there. That was like the rest of his mana for that combo on a. Doesn't have trait anymore.
I think
Daff, what are you doing? Daff,
Oh
what are you doing?
no! The silence on him, and the continued silence from the Dahaka.
They get the knockback with the tire onto Zad, but he's gonna be able to get into safety. Alazar wanted him, and there are red weavers now descending. I combined the word red.
I saw that. I heard that.
We got
I thought
red
you,
weavers.
I thought you were being clever. I liked
No.
it. I liked it. No, you were
I'm
being
also
clever.
tired.
No. They're the red weavers. What was
All right.
So they should get at least one
Cracker.
fort.
He could use this to clear the spider, similarly to Braxis. And honestly, I feel like that wouldn't be a terrible decision.
Yeah, 4-coat Jester. I agree. Crow needs to lighten up.
I do need to lighten up. They're gonna let this mid fort fall. I feel like trading Planet Cracker for mid fort is very
He hasn't
worth.
used it, right? No, he hasn't.
Yeah,
used
he
it.
hasn't used it. They're waiting for the Entomb. They really want the meme combo.
I mean, I guess, but I think they could have. I feel like they could have cleared that without losing a fort. Did
I think so as well.
Did they get the top one?
Like Anubarak has so
Ooh,
much
there's an
value.
Entomb!
Like there's the like that's.
Immediately.
I don't know if that's worth it, guys.
Yeah. Wow. That was a
And then
really
it'd be
great
a very
turn.
decisive team fight from
Yeah.
roll one.
That was a very great turn by Zad, in knowing immediately he had to pop his Sunder. And then just hurried and scurried out of the Entomb.
So there's their second turn in here. Big Beard has 44 gems by himself. They have the level 13 advantage. This is going to be a lot of pressure.
Yeah, this is not looking good so far for running with turtles. Roll one. I mean, like you said, this is their map pick. They're looking pretty good so far. They know how to play the rotations and everything.
They're playing their style.
Oh, they were almost there. They still want the Anna, who's a little late to
T-Paul
leave.
might be in trouble. There gets that
Yeah.
drag there. Big drag out of Big Beard, and that is enough of a CC chain for Valve to pick him up.
Ooh.
Pinging the bruisers. They're going to clean up before the spiders spawn in, and this might even be keep here.
I mean, they have 2 lanes down already. Do they go keep bot lane, or top lane, or they go mid?
Looks like they're going to pressure that mid lane. They do have the Sundering to interrupt the Rip Tire. They don't have Planet Cracker to clear this time.
They will soon enough. For the top one, maybe.
Alzar doing what he can. He needs to get a big
Slappy
Entomb. Planet
slaps.
Cracker is up in 10. I feel like you Entomb there. You would have had 3.
Yeah.
You don't have Planet Cracker, but you have Rip Tire.
Yeah, a little surprising. They're kind of holding everything a little bit too much.
They're being a little bit hesitant with their heroics, and Roll 1 is doing a great job taking advantage of that hesitancy to just sweep up the map. They're now ahead 15 to 13 in levels, and they're in position to go ahead and just pick up the bot camp here as soon as Turtles can go ahead and clean up the rest of the remaining spooters.
I feel though that Row 1 should have gotten more out of that turn in.
I do too.
They only got the bottom fort. They already had, and they were pushed in pretty far, both mid and top. Like,
See, the thing is though, they still have 51 gems.
But did they get any fort, or not any fort, any towers in top or mid?
They did. They got mid wall and
Okay.
part of top wall.
Okay, that's better then. Thanks, Val. You the man.
The Turtles have a turn in. I just don't think they're going to be able to find a window. They're on the same talent tier, so they could look for a fight. I just feel like their fight is like a little bit too much of a joke. With the Planet Cracker and Entomb, like, Rainer's going to heal through it. Thrall can probably win Fury and scoot on out. Dahaka can burrow. Anubarak can burrow. So you're really only looking at, like, maybe Stukov.
Are they getting another turn in? Oh, they still need 7 more gems. Okay. I can't math. They're looking for the Entomb right there.
Yeah, like, they desperately,
They
want
want it, yeah, so bad.
And I feel like it might have blinded them a little bit. I know we've been there, certainly.
Yeah, you got like your
We
heart
get a little
set.
bit caught up in our own
You
ideas.
just want to flex your, your E-peen a little bit, right? You gotta get the big old wombo off perfectly.
So the Turtles get their own turn in here, but their lanes are so pushed in, and they're down a talent tier, that I don't think they get anything off of this.
I don't think
Other
so
than
either.
losing their gems.
Just checking talents real quick. Yeah, it's the same stuff. Nothing's really surprising. Leoric clearly is now the auto attack build because everyone's going it. Oh, but we do. Leoric is undefeated in this series though, Crow, and it may not look good right now, but he has a proven track record.
This is true.
Oh,
there is
the
a drag out on that
drag.
Phoenix,
Oh,
and he is
man.
just dead.
That is not what you want to happen right after you turn in.
No, no, it is not. Leoric on the bot lane's gonna try and get something with his spider. They're gonna come down and collapse on him. He might just choose to die. No, he's gonna.
Yeah, I think he did think about it though. You can kind of tell, right? He's like, he's like, do I?
He's like, do I stay and get this fort?
Wow, this. Do they collapse on Big Beard and try to get a counter kill? No, they don't. They're just kind of
Very difficult to counter kill Dahaka.
Well, you can. You're right. So is this equal talents? 16 via 17. If you're running with turtles, Ori down 3 forts to 0. Kind of your championship hopes are on the line this game. Oh no.
And there's the Weavers. Looking for the Entomb, gets knocked back right away. Similarly to a Gera, Raynor just pops the front line away and gets away safely.
Oh, Phoenix dragged again!
Ooh.
Ouch.
Always just a little bit too far forward, stepping up to clear these waves. Phoenix is a short-ranged hero.
I mean, that Entomb was just trying to save himself. He's gonna accept his fate.
Not even gonna get it. And that is a lot of gems dropped for the turtles. It's looking pretty grim.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. I mean, is this game?
This might be game. They do have a Nubarak on structures. But Nubarak just adds so much siege potential. It is ridiculous. Like, not only is he a CC machine and impossible to kill and turns every fight into a 5v4, he just also just like walks up to structures and you just take them because of the beetle generation.
Okay,
it is honestly ridiculous.
It looks like they're opting to just take 2 keeps. Yeah, I mean that.
Like, look at that. Tiny Cracker almost kills spiders.
Yeah, that would have been better so much earlier on in the game.
Well, that's fine. It looks like Roll1 here is going to just leverage the pressure they have. Ooh, interrupted that Riptire.
Yeah.
There's the Entomb. He has that drain. There's
He got bounced around a little bit.
Shots.
Eye of
Anna almost keeps him alive with the Eye of Horus, but Daff is going to go down as well, and it looks like Roll1 is just going to take this opportunity to march right onto the core.
Yeah.
They're team fighting.
All lanes pushed in.
All
Oh
those
my
minions
goodness.
heading out.
So much red. Or really, it's actually more orange on my screen. Colorblind mode.
Colorblind mode.
Yeah, best mode. And it looks like Roll1Esports, the number 5 seed in the Group 2, are going to come away with a 3-1 victory in the championship round.
My God.
That was real. I mean, that was really
what a
well played.
series.
Yeah.
That was actually an incredibly close series throughout all 3 games. I know the final score was 3-1, but I feel like there were moments in every single game where it could have gone either way.
Yeah, like it was pretty close all the way through. So let's see.
I apparently forgot to feed my cats. They're both very upset.
Well, you know, they're cats. Anything that sticks out? Let's see if I can get an interview with Rock Your World.
Yeah, I would love to hear from Rock Your World.
Does anybody else? I heard Snag wanted. Did he still want to come in? Him and Bobo.
Nah, Snake's in bed.
Oh, he goes sleepies. All right, Rock Your World wants to join. Do we just invite him to this call and then see if I can correct the camera well enough so you still don't go?
Nah, just stay on a different screen. We'll just pop into a channel somewhere.
All right, let us go.
It's hard. It's really hard to add people to calls.
I know it is. All right, let's just go to Slash. Where is it at? There's gotta be a. Am I missing it? Am I dumb? Where's the interview channel? All right. Well, there we go. There it is.
No, that's foul.
Oh, it's not foul. But I mean, like, we found it. We found a channel. Shh. We're hiding here. Oh, Zad's on their way, not Rob.
Hello.
Hey, you run the roll off. Is that?
Yeah, it's our tradition.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
On your really strong 3-1 victory. How are y'all feeling?
Pretty good, I think. Like we no, we kind of actually. I'm glad we didn't maybe go to 5 because we were like, man, the first 4 maps we felt really good on, but after that 5th one was just like it's hard.
You're getting tired, right? It's
Or even just
long series.
running plans and knowing like, okay, what everybody's gonna do, all our strategies. 4 isn't that bad, but when you go to pushes a lot of people's depth.
So, let's see.
Did you guys have a plan for Game 5?
Oh yeah, there's that.
Yeah, loosely speaking, it would be going for first pick and trying to make sure that we steal away Raynor.
Was Raynor
So you felt like Raynor was a really powerful pick in the series.
Yeah, like looking at the running with turtles win rates, we kind of isolated on like kind of 4 key heroes and tried to plan our like opening bans and picks.
Okay.
And ultimately, it came down for like aligning our comfort and like theirs. It's just like Raynor and KT, or like Velvet's first and kind of my first, and 2 of their players for both of those heroes.
Arthas. Do you know why they kept getting banned against your team?
So I know. My guess would be like kind of 2 parts. One is I know we would run Arthas a lot deliberately in previous for Beard, and we also had a pretty good run in Team League of where like Beard literally just picked Arthas and we went on like a 5 or 6 game win. So if they creeped back, they might have saw like, oh my gosh, these guys have run it a lot and in many contexts have been successful.
Okay.
Although I will say we were very, very worried about Kerrigan on Infernal Shrines when they banned
That's what we thought they were going to go.
That's actually what we commented on. We're like, oh, maybe this is a Kerrigan game.
I just assumed it would be some kind of all in your face melee. I don't really. I mean, Zeratul is kind of also in your face, but he's more not as much as like Kerrigan or or Illidan or something like that.
Yeah.
So, all right, so let's see. I don't remember what happened. Oh, Anna. That's the other one I want to ask. So you kept banning Anna all match long, and then you let her go through on game 4. Was there anything different in game 4 that you decided that you didn't need to ban Anna, or like what was like I guess the thought process there?
We were kind of trying to like you can't ban everything away from your opponent.
Yeah.
And so we kind of wanted to play chicken with the Raynor after the KT ban. So we know that Juaniva's a really good Anna and Velvet's an excellent. So we're like, you pick one, we get one, we're happy.
That's fair.
Knowing that we couldn't prevent them from getting everything and we couldn't get everything we want.
What kind of questions do you have, Crow?
I'm just sort of replaying the series in my head, and like so much of the focus it felt like was on Leoric and the offlane matchup.
Yeah.
And I honestly, when I go into a series, I don't usually expect that much focus on the offlane. It's a really great time to be an offlaner. There's so many varied picks that work really, really, really well.
Absolutely.
Like how did you guys arrive at Leoric, and did you expect them to just like start picking it away or banning it, or like were you just like, this is working hilariously well and kept doing it? Like, I want to know what's the Leoric story.
Beard's just a monster Leoric in terms of like his comfort on the. Like if Leoric was out of style, we'd still be picking it with Beard and probably not worrying about. But I definitely think the first time they picked it away, we were definitely not. I think we thought they would ban the Leo away before they'd pick it away.
Yeah, so did we.
Yeah.
And so I think that was actually a really, really clever draft decision to take it away and take it so early.
So I'm again like trying to think back.
Mm-hmm.
Infernal Shrines, I feel like that. I mean, I think Tomb of Spider-Queen was actually your most dominant game, but I feel like Infernal Shrines, you all were very crisp on all of your rotations on how you wanted to approach that map. Is that a map that you all favor, that you like to play a lot, or you practice a lot, or?
Yeah, I think like or most any maps that are kind of you could like if you could make different like broad maps. In any high rotation map, we're very comfortable. Right, so you throw in like Tomb, Infernal can be actually pretty good to rotate. Dragonshire, all of those maps we're really comfortable on, and I think we spent a lot of time working, like not just on like the mechanics of rotating, but like our communication in comms about rotating.
Yeah, it really paid off.
Yeah, so I think that's probably why is like we just got a good not only just like hitting the fingers on the keys, but like how we communicate, how we're moving our.
Now, Alterac Pass, on the other hand, that seemed to be a rough map for you. Is that a map you guys don't really practice that much? I mean, I wouldn't blame you. The map's terrible, but
Yeah, that's we haven't practiced it much, and don't have that same level of like familiarity with like what I'm comfortable on in my role, and you run through with everybody. So we kind of tried just to align people with stuff they're generally comfortable on and is reasonable for them, but that doesn't always make a coherent comp, if that makes sense.
yeah, makes sense.
And if memory serves, I think we were honestly planning to be taken to Cursed Hollow before Alter.
Oh, really?
So yeah, we it's one of those maps we just literally haven't played on, and I think the few times we haven't been like our best showing, not because of the map, but like other. So I think we were just like, if we're looking at ourselves from the outside, there's actually data on Cursed Hollow, and it doesn't look good for us.
Do you have any more questions, Crew?
I do, but they're like the how do you guys plan on celebrating your championship victory? Like I feel like we're doing like a lot of like mid-season interview questions. We should be like, oh my god, you guys won! Like you are the winners.
That's I figured that's the end, near the end of it. But yeah, go.
I think we're probably maybe gonna rip another couple of team leagues or something, and then figure out what we're gonna do next season. It was it was pretty cool getting. I think we were the bottom seed.
Yeah.
5th.
Okay, so near the bottom.
Yeah.
We're in the bottom seed bracket thing, but maybe not bottom of the bottom. We made a really good run, and I think like one of the things that really kind of slowed us down at the beginning was I think we had 3 role swaps.
Oof.
And so it was calculated, but we also knew in doing that, right? Like you're not gonna run optimally at the beginning while you're relearning everything.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. Like at the end of the season, the run we kind of made, I think, validated the decision for the results we put up.
Oh, that's true though, because last time I interviewed your team, Juaniba I think was DPS and Velvet was support.
That's correct. And then Beard was the flex slot in the 4-man, and I was the off laner.
Yeah, I mean you guys have been a squad together for quite some time, so that's pretty nice. That's pretty. I don't see that as often anymore. I don't feel so. It's kind of nice to see.
I think it's actually probably one of the things that really helps with us in just like we've played together so. We sometimes it's hard to keep comms consistent, not because we're mad, but like you just kind of hit that like kind of flow state, and we just kind of know where everybody's going. Like I'm pretty sure most of us have been playing together since like we met in beta back when it was like the ranked mode gave you the numeric, like 7, 8.
Yeah.
Right? So, oh geez, we've just seen so many different things together that, helps.
Is this your first championship as a team, or have you won one before?
It is. This is our first time since we've been going all the way back to Chair League season that we've, clinched a championship. I think we've made like into like quarters or semis before, but we've never even actually like made it to the last.
Well, then that sounds like a huge celebration should be going on.
Yeah, it feels really cool.
It sounds like you all should get toasted tonight.
Maybe we'll do a toasted team league or something.
There you go.
Oh wait,
Toasted
it's
Team
Storm League
stream.
now. You can't even make the alliteration.
Toasted Storm League
Saucy?
stream. Make it happen.
Saucy, yeah. Oh, yeah. But thank you guys very much for casting. It's pretty sweet that our last one gets such an awesome group cast, and shout out to Turtles for making that awesome poster. Like, it's just amazing. Felt really cool.
Yeah, Crow carried the cast. I was just kind of here.
I mean, sometimes feels like that in the game.
Much, but
I'm just along for the ride.
Well, congratulations to all of you on Roll 1. Is there any shout outs or anything you'd like to make before we sign off?
Sure, I'll take advantage. I'm gonna shout out our good sponsor Osmo. He really dug deep and gave us all a loot chest to be primary gold tier sponsor. Diamond tier, GM, whatever tier. Just everybody on the team. I think we've had a pretty good run for being. Everyone on our main roster is like a parent and has kids, so it's sometimes challenging to get all of us together and get those practice times. So I think it's just everyone on the team does a great job making sure that we get the most out of each hour of practice we get. We might not run as many nights a week as other teams, but I think we're pretty good at being efficient with our time. And then I'm also going to throw out, I'll be remiss if I don't shout out the Kala's community coaching. I know even after all the craziness with the esports fallout, it's still been a great resource for me and the folks on my team on just picking up different map strategies or hero builds. Really great supportive place if you just want to go and learn more about the game.
I didn't know he was still doing that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know if the coaching sessions are happening, but there's still multiple GMs for every role on the server, just, a ping away from throwing out build advice or context if people...
Oh, nice.
Like, we didn't end up running Genji, but from them I got, like, a 40% Genji to, like, 65.
Well, there you go.
Right? So, it makes a difference. They give good advice.
It sounds like you guys were really prepared, and you earned your victory after a pretty hard-fought season.
Yeah, no, it feels really good. It's kind of hard to get that context of the whole season because it hasn't set in that the season's now done. It's almost like, what's the next week? Just,
What is the next? What is next for Roll 1? Are you all doing another league, or kind of relax on the heels of your victory for a little while?
I think we'll of course have to see what everybody's doing for the summer and how realistic it is with maybe kids doing sports. But I think we intend to make the best crack at it we can. I know we also have, with the name, who would have guessed, an active D&D campaign that we'll probably try to finish up since we actually aren't playing, in the league every little bit. So maybe in the off season we'll cram in our D&D, get the routine with that and see what happens for season 2 of Slashgg.
Well, congratulations again on your victory. Again, this was Zad for Roll1Esports. They just came away with the championship victory in Group 2 for Slashgg over Running with Turtles 3v1. Crow, is there anything else you'd like to say before we sign off?
Just good night, and everybody go ahead and take it easy.
I'd like to say good night as well. Thank you, Zad, for coming over and talking with us and reminiscing or talking about with what happened in the match. Thanks to everyone for watching. I did notice I got 4 follows. I wanted to shout out to them because I know I don't have it set up for during the match. But Narina, Menarjan, Captain Cowpatty, which is a great name, by the way.
What an amazing name.
Right? And Rock Your Worlds is now following me on Twitch. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for joining. And with that, you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you in the Nexus? Is that the right way to say it, guys?
Yeah.
Felt right.
Good night.